our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size
My whole
requested and may
business
require
just went up in
collateral.
flames.
Georgia Residential Mortgage
But my
Licensee
agent was
number
there before the fire
5656.
was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owners insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
The month of September has arrived and our great deals at Nissan of LaGrange continue. Katie Cates here and we are doing something special this month. The month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month and we are going gold all month long. During September, Nissan of LaGrange will donate $50 for every car sold to the Rally Foundation. With cancer being the #1 disease killer of kids in America, we must do all we can. I encourage everyone to go gold this month and visit Nissan of LaGrange for a great deal and a great cause. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
And welcome back to the Granger pregame show. Time now for Coach's Corner, our pregame conversation with head coach Chuck Gibbs. And Coach, was the Hampton game a better gauge as to where the Grangers are as a team now?
I think they're all three different. They're in their own entity. Hurd, we knew coming in they'd lost 16, 17 starters off a state championship team. So a great program that had a lot of inexperienced guys, and we felt like we could win the experience battle. Then we flip over to, and again, we didn't start off fast in it, but we never, our kids didn't sweat. That was our last season, all last year. So we were kind of accustomed to it. The Callaway, we spotted them 14 early and didn't execute. And instead of going in, down 17-14 at half, it was more lopsided than that. And again, you get behind a team that's got that kind of elite talent, Katie bar the door. The next one, with Hampton, and again, we thought we'd have a lot more success on it. We didn't anticipate losing starting receiver, starting with linebacker, having a starting tackle out, and then having our quarterback, drop out and then come back and then drop out again. And again, so then, the Hampton game was a game of adversity where it was really next man up. So, here we've played 3 games and we feel like we've played 3 seasons. As far as, we've gone through all the gauntlet. We've gone through, all the what ifs over a course of 3 games. As I've told everyone, I don't think we've played, more than a 70% complete game on either side of the ball. And so we still don't know. But our identity, who are we? What do we do really well? What do we do better than anything else we do? And then what do we do better than what defenses can prepare for? And I think those questions are still out. As you lose receivers in your receiving core, that affects your quarterback and your timing and the catches. And so, we left a lot of points on the board, against Callaway and against Hampton. In the running game, we were out our starting running back. We were playing with our backup too. Both of them had kind of, mental lapses early, and they put us in the hole, not just the Callaway game, but also in the Hampton game. And so, there's still a lot of question marks out there. And to me, that's why I get so excited about playing a non-region schedule first, is because we get the opportunity to go against games that they matter, but they don't count. And you get to, start to move around your depth chart, your roster, and, see what you're good at, see what you're not. And, now we're in that addition by subtraction. Let's scale back the game plan. Let's be more focused. Let's be better at what we do than to try and be better at everything we do.
Speaking of the injuries and the bangs up, it's been 2 weeks now. Where is everybody at that?
Most of the kids are back. Obviously we lost, Logan Carter probably for the whole season with a broken collarbone. Starting will linebacker, Andreka Martin that's a real big one. He dislocated his shoulder that he had reconstructed in the offseason. And again, he's rehabbing and going through everything and can come back, but I'm not sure, how soon. Certainly not for tonight. And again, and some of these kids, you got to look at, their high school career versus the rest of their life, and taking care of their bodies. We still got some offensive line kids that are banged up and touch and go on a day-to-day basis. 2 of them probably won't play tonight. That we need those kids. And then obviously with Calais Gibbs at running back, his ankle, his hip flexor. But he went Wednesday, probably 80% of the snaps on Wednesday, and took all of them yesterday in our pregame. He'll be on the field tonight. Obviously if we don't need him, we're not going to use him. But the way it's been for LaGrange since I took over, we needed every player on every play because there no wins come easy for us. And certainly don't expect tonight to be any difference.
With homecoming this week, does that change the routines? Does it change the practices throughout the week?
Not really. We're fortunate that homecoming came on the back end of a bye week so that we had, last week to kind of work on us individually. There's rehearsals and homecoming court and escorts and pep rally and chorus and halftime show. And there's all those things that go on where we'll lose a player here or there for 30, 45 minutes of practice, and you just kind of script around it when it goes there. Obviously there's a buzz in the air, there's a lot more spirit on campus, and so I think there's an excitement that built this week. The student body seems to be in a better spot than where it was last year, when we went through this, and it's early in the season, and here we are 2-1, and again you kind of hope to have been 2-1. You kind of expected to have been 2-1, and we're 2-1. And so, I'm not disappointed in where we are as a football team, but I do expect that we could be a lot further along, and we could be a lot better us at this point. But none of our goals are out of reach. Nothing. We're 0-0 going into tonight, as is every other Region 5 team in 4A.
Looking at our senior spotlight, tonight it's Cole Crawford. And, again, another two-sport player, heck of a battler out there. Tell us about Cole Crawford.
Cole's a gem. I mean, he's super, super smart in the classroom academically. This is his first year playing ball, and it shows. Having a senior that's extremely talented with no football experience. He does things that, they're kind of head scratchers. Like, what the heck are you doing? Oh, I forgot, this your first year. Always tough to coach first-year seniors. But flip side, he's as hard a working guy as we've got. He's really probably got the best hands on the team as a receiver. Certainly more of a receiving tight end than a blocking tight end. But he gave us a yeoman's worth of effort on last Saturday against Hampton. A special thing about Cole, and people wouldn't know this, and again, I try and deliver some facts that nobody knows. Cole gets up every morning, and at 7:00, he is at the elementary schools and the feeder programs, and he's working with special needs kids. Yeah. And he's almost doing an internship, an apprenticeship, but he's such a viable member of the programs that he's serving, and he's doing it all before school. And he's taking AP classes. And he's got, straight A's in school, and he's a two-sport athlete. But to have somebody that's going to surrender, an extra hour and a half of his personal day just to go and be a blessing to other people, that to me is, aside from all the great football and all the laughter we have, because he's a one of those blonde, smart kids that doesn't have the football common sense that everybody else has. But he goes out and he plays with just a youthful exuberance. But to turn around and see him lead in our community, he's an unsung hero. And, again, anytime we got kids that are being a blessing to others, we really want to highlight those. And Cole's just been a tremendous blessing to our football program and our coaching staff this year.
It's absolutely outstanding. Good. That's great to hear. Stuff like that's awesome to hear. Region play starts tonight against Central. Both teams defeated Heard County. First, have you seen a game film on the Central Heard County game? And if so, any comparisons, any contrasts?
Game film, shoot. I skipped the Troop Callaway game to take my wife on a date night to go watch, Heard play at Central.
Okay.
And, obviously wanted to see how much stronger of a team Callaway was than Troop. At the end of the day, what's important, our football program. And so my wife and I went up. We took our iPad. We had the Troop Callaway game streaming on our iPad, sitting up in the stands, and we watched them. Central's senior laden. I think they got 8 starters back on defense from last year. 6 or 7 starters back on offense from last year. Physical team, very well coached. And they're academic smart kids. And anytime you have, kids, they're not the most talented team in the state, but neither are we. And so I think we match up. I think we're very similar. They're a little bit more physical than we are. We probably have a little bit more size along the defensive line than they do. Skill-wise, we're about the same. Receivers and defensive backs and running backs. They got a senior quarterback that's transferred from Carrollton. He's a lefty. Kashif Taylor, and he was throwing dimes against Heard, and he ate up their secondary. Again, I think it's a really good test for us going into region play, where we've got to go play Cartersville. We've got to play a great quarterback at Sandy Creek. We got to play a great quarterback at Troop. And so, again, it's going to be, more than likely, I predict tonight to be, a game that's going to be decided in the fourth quarter, as have most have been our football games. And again, I think it's going to be a chess match in terms of, not only play calling and scheme, but managing our personnel for 4 quarters. And then at the end of the night, it's going to end up being, which group of, 22 men on which team won it more.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
I appreciate it. Go Grangers.
Go Grangers. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineup, the coin toss, and the kickoff. But first, let's step aside for this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Hi friends, it's TOWD at Kia LaGrange. The 2020 Kia Sportage LX is here with all new updated interior and exterior style and comfort on the inside that rivals vehicles twice the price. State-of-the-art technology, lots of power of the hood, and room in the back for luggage, coolers, and the dogs. All this for only $20,990. Come by today and take a look, take a test drive, take one home. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America. Sign number 111569. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And welcome back to Callaway Stadium. The Grangers getting set to take on the Central Lions from Carroll County. Region games starting out. Andrew Caraway up here in the booth with us, and glad to have you with us, Andrew. And looking to tonight, biggest thing we're going to have to look for is injuries. Coach mentioned the injuries during the show, and Charles Crawford is the first and foremost. My goodness. stitches in the front of his head, staples in the back of his head, 2 broken bones on his finger, on his non-throwing hand, but he's of the mindset, hey, I'm hurt. I'm not injured. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Yeah, I saw him the other night at Your Pie with the coaches show, and he looked like the Terminator. He had a lot of metal. I'm just kidding. He didn't look like that. But, he's definitely been through a lot. I've been down here and seen most of the LaGrange games in person, and that kid right there, that's what you expect out of your senior leader is, I'm hurt. I got bruises. I got broke bones, but I'm still out here, sacrificing my body for my teammates. And, that's what you definitely want out of your senior signal caller for sure.
One of the bigger things, and then we'll mention this with the Your Pie starting lineup, is that colleague Gibbs will not be starting and hopefully will not need him. He's got the ankle problem, and that's going to need at least another week to get going. He's good running the ball around the left side because he can put that foot down and go, but running around the right side, unable to put that foot down. Obviously, putting him out there is going to kind of make the coaches say, hey, they're going to run to the left.
Yeah.
Can't have that. Rather have him healthy, in weeks to come.
Yeah, and he's done a great job in the few times I've seen him play against Heard County. He had a huge, I think it was like a 45, maybe 47-yard touchdown run to the left side. Running back Caleb Ross is doing a great job for the Grangers, number 5.
Yeah.
Very physical tailback, and he's got a lot of speed too, but he could really lower his shoulder and lay the boom to the defenders too and punish the guys trying to tackle him. So
should be a fun one. The both teams are fairly closely matched up. Similar wins, fairly lopsided wins against Heard County. Except for last year where it was a fairly one-sided, the games against Central has been fairly close the last several years. So this may be another one that comes down to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and like Coach Gibbs said in his pregame interview too, is a lot of the games have come down to the last quarter. That first game of the season at Heard County, you trailing 9-0. That game went into the fourth quarter, and that's where the Granger wheel took over. The defense made some plays, gave the offense some short field, and the Grangers did a great job of capitalizing, pulling away. But the Grangers pride themselves on playing really sound defense, not making mistakes on offense, and that might be the kind of game we're going to see here tonight between these two programs.
All right, when we come back, we're going to take a look at the scoreboard. Full slate of region games in Region 5 Quad A. And, of course, the Cavaliers played last night. We'll talk about that after we come back from this break. It's LaGrange versus Central. First game of Region 5 4A coming up after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back at Callaway Stadium, the Grangers getting set to take on the Central Lions from Carroll County. Taking a look at the scoreboard. First, last night, the Callaway Cavaliers defeated Temple in Region 5 AA action, 34-6. A quick synopsis.
Well, the game kind of started out a little slow. I think that was expected. A big emotional win over Troop last week, 56-45, a big shootout. Then you have to turn around. You've got homecoming and a short week, and you got some injuries. So it was 14-0 at the half, and Callaway's defense did a really good job of giving their offense a short field, and eventually in the third quarter, fourth quarter, be able to put away Temple. So a good, solid performance for the defense. Good job by the offense. Tank Bigsby did not play with a sprained ankle, so Charlie Dixon did a really good job filling in for Tank, and Dimitri Coleman still throwing the ball very well. So it's a good, solid win for the Cavs.
Other games here in Region 5 4A, it's Cartersville is hosting Cedartown. Chapel Hill is hosting the Troop Tigers. Sandy Creek has the night off. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups, but first, let's step aside for this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
The month of September has arrived, and our great deals at Nissan of LaGrange continue. Katie Cates here, and we are doing something special this month. The month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we are going gold all month long. During September, Nissan of LaGrange will donate $50 for every car sold to the Rally Foundation. With cancer being the #1 disease killer of kids in America, we must do all we can. I encourage everyone to go gold this month and visit Nissan of LaGrange for a great deal and a great cause. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup, brought to you by Your Pie of LaGrange over on Bull Street in downtown LaGrange. First, for the Grangers defense, we will see across the line Jamari Cameron, Thad Dixon, and DeMonte Kelly. Linebackers, Jarno Huzzy's back. That's good news. Dawson Jones joining him. Quay Bowles, Jaquez Smith, and David Paredes. Defensive backs, Charles Miller, Montavious Martin, and Mitchell Purdy. On the offense, cross the line, we'll see Jonathan Sutton, Keon Milton, Trudarius Moses, Will Flowers, and Kinsey Rowland. Tight end will be number 34, Cole Crawford. Wide receivers, Dylan Norville, Adrian Traylor, and Sam Yates. Running back is number 5, Caleb Ross. Fullback, number 23, Torian Boone. And, of course, the quarterback, number 14, Charles Crawford. When we come back, we will have the kickoff. But first, let's step aside for this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. This is Jonathan Moosemeyer from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We are happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we are honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 27th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 600 new and used vehicles every day. Online at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Seems just like yesterday. He was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. Now he's here. He worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And at Synovus, we're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and business banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday nights, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
86 degrees is the kickoff temperature. Cloudy, but it has not rained. We did have some lightning in the area early, about an hour ago, but none now, so here we go. Grangers kick the ball off. It is going to be fielded on a short kick, fielded around the 34-yard line, and Central will start out there.
Yeah, it looks like LaGrange tried to do a little pooch kick, maybe try to force Central to do a fair catch or not, if not pick up the loose football, but first and 10 for Central at the 35-yard line.
The Grangers won the coin toss. They deferred, so Central will start first and 10 from their own 35-yard line. It was not given a starting lineup by Central, but we do see Kashif Taylor at the quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Two receivers right, two left. Left-handed quarterback caught at the 40. Bubbles back to the 38, up forward to the 40. Spilled around the 45-yard line. Going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, nice curl route right there, Michael. Kashif Taylor coming in 37-61 for 567 yards on the season. 6 TDs, 3 picks, completing just over 61% of his passes. So having a good season so far.
Central 2-2 overall. This is their first region game. Grangers 2-1 overall. Two receivers right, one left. First and 10. Grangers showing blitz. Going to hand the ball off to number 2. We'll get his name in just a minute. And he finds a seam, gets across the 50, across the 45, into the 44, inside Granger territory. Number 2, Narada Levitt. We're going to call his name a good bit tonight.
Yeah, it was just a dive play up the middle. The offensive line did a good job of splitting the defensive tackles at the point of attack, and a solid first down gain for the Lions.
Two receivers right, one left. Taylor in the shotgun. Levitt to his left, going to give it to him once again. This time he is slowed up around the 42-yard line. He gets extra effort to the 41. Gain of 3.
Good job by Dawson Jones and Jamari Cameron on the defensive line. Same exact play call right there, limited to it for about a 3-yard, maybe a 4-yard gain on the play.
Second, long 5, short 6. Two receivers right, one left. Lions with the ball, opening drive, no score. Taylor waiting for the snap. Gets the snap, hands to Levitt once again. Tries to go up front, nothing there, so he bounces it outside, and he's going to get the first down to the 30.
Yeah, good run by Levitt, and he did a good job of sucking in the Granger defensive ends. They didn't stay at home for outside contain, didn't seal the edge, and he was off to the races.
Just a steady diet of Levitt so far.
And number 2, Bowles, trying to make the tackle.
Two receivers left, two right. Gives to Levitt again. This time the end stayed at home, and he will be dropped for no gain, maybe a half-yard gain.
Yeah, did a good job learning from the previous play. Number 52 in on the tackle, Jonathan Sutton, did a good job of staying at home and setting that edge, forcing the running back to his help. Seems like that's going to be the key tonight, Michael, is to try to force that tailback into the help at the linebackers. Don't let him get to the outside.
That'll work. Easier said than done, but he's a talented kid. One receiver to the right side, 2 to the left. Taylor going to give it to Levitt one time. He bounces off a tackler. This time he runs into the arms of another one. He'll get about 3 on the carry to the 25.
Yeah, number 52 on the tackle for the Grangers, Sutton, and 61, Thaddeus Dixon. Good job right there wrapping up the ball carrier, but like you said, that's just another physical run, setting up a 3rd and short.
Dixon, just a sophomore, got a lot of time last year as a freshman. It was a fun one to watch. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Looking, throwing, and intercepted! Picked off at the 30, brought down around the 34-yard line. Let's get his number.
That's number 10 for the Grangers,
Charles Miller.
Yeah, Charles did a great job. The Grangers in cover 2 look. Quarterback for the Lions, Taylor, kind of telegraphed that pass on the curl right to sticks. And I believe that's Charles has multiple interceptions on the year. It might be 3 or 4 for him. Good read by the defensive back.
Good thing was Miller, he was bobbling it a good bit for a couple of yards, able to secure it and then get some yardage, so the Grangers would have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, excellent starting field position for the Grangers and a chance to go up early in this ball game.
40 yards gained for the Lions and nothing to show for it. 2 receivers right. Crawford in the shotgun. Quick screen pass off to the flat, and now he's going to reverse his field, go across the 30, 35, 40, first down, 45, finally brought down at the 49-yard line. Move those chains.
Yeah, Montavious Martin did a good job on the jailbreak screen. There was nothing there, so he cuts back across the field, kind of surprising his quarterback, but he picks up a nice 15-yard gain in the play. So Granger setting up shop near midfield.
And
it's like Gibbs was out there.
Yeah, he was.
Play. Yeah, Gibbs is kind of hobbling off the field, though.
So Crawford gets the play from the sideline, jogs out to the huddle, tells it to his men. Now 1 receiver to the right side, that's Traylor, 2 to the left side. High snap, Crawford gets it down, but he's going to be brought down from behind, back at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, the high snap kind of just takes the timing away from the offense right there. Nothing really for Charles Crawford to do but go down and just accept the loss, come back, and live to fight another day right there. Good veteran move right there by your senior quarterback to just kind of take what the defense gives him and not try to force anything.
Yep. So 2nd down and 15, no score. 7:50 to go in the first quarter. Saw Dylan Norval go in. Got Traylor on the right side, Norval on the left side. Try to get some other numbers. I miss not seeing numbers on the shoulder pads. And timeout for LaGrange. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. No score, 7:35 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows. No matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
7:35 to go in the first quarter. No score. Granger's facing 2nd and 15. From their own 44. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Crawford takes a snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself, but now he's going to throw it to an open Dylan Norval at the 50. 45, looking for that first down marker. No, steps out of bounds at the 43-yard line inside Lion territory.
And I've been to every game this year, Michael, and that's the first time I've seen the Grangers run a true RPO right there, faking the handoff, and Charles Crawford rolled to his left, had immediate pressure, but did a great job of getting that ball off to his receiver, letting him make a play in open field.
So 3rd and 2.
Charles reminds me a lot of Jake Plummer. You know, Jake the Snake, man, he just gets out of pressure really, really well.
Very mobile, and having a good blocking in front of him helps. I remember just 2 years ago, he was running for his life. Another high snap. gets the ball off, and I think he's going to get the first down. Charging forward, he does. It was curious. It looked like he was going to be stopped at the 40-yard line, but he bowled forward, and they're going to mark it at the 37-yard line inside Lion territory.
Yeah, very physical run there by Caleb Ross. He didn't initially have the first down, but he kept his legs churning, kept fighting for that extra yardage, and it sets up the Grangers with a first down inside the 40.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. Two receivers left, one right. Crawford waiting for the snap. Another high snap. Fires it over the middle and in and out of the hands of Traylor. Unfortunately, Coach Gibbs said off air that he's been having some trouble in practice catching the ball, and he had a little trouble there too.
Yeah, he was open. He catches that. He walks in for a touchdown. Nice play design right there, trying to hit his slot receiver on a seam route. And those seam routes are really hard to defend, especially if you're sitting in zone coverage, as Central is doing right now.
Ross and Sam Yates comes out. And Draco Martin's in there now, as is Martin, as is Montrevious Martin. Two receivers left, two right. And Draco will try that right side and the jet sweep and not going to make it at all. He's dropped way back at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, the timing was off a little bit on that play. If you're going to run those jet sweeps, and it's all about timing right there, timing was off by a split second. It just didn't set up the blocking well for the tailback.
And Dylan Carroll came in on a blitz, and he made the play. Third and long, 17 by my math. One receiver, two receivers left, two right. Crawford takes a snap, looking, a lot of time. Now he fires it, and too high. It looked like he had Traylor wide open over there around the 25-yard line, just overthrew him. Maybe he was looking further downfield.
Yeah, he had 13, Dylan Norville on the backside on a wheel route, but it looked like he wanted to try to maybe hit Traylor on the post and just couldn't get the ball to him.
So 4th down. And the Grangers set to punt. Crawford standing at his own 44. Good snap. Good punt.
Wow.
Fair catch called for about the 12-yard line, and Central will start up there. No score here with 5:50 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Taylor takes a snap for Central, hands it off up the middle. It didn't look like it was number 2, though. This is a number 9 carrying it for. No, that can't be right. Daniel Phillips, a quarterback, is what.
Is it number 8, Braden Dunson?
Thank you.
I think that's who it was.
Yeah, had to be Braden Dunson.
Yeah, Dunson was had some good numbers on the stat sheet. 63 carries, 347 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the season.
No gain on that play, though. 2nd and 10. One receiver to the right, 2 left. One of them in motion, going to do a jet sweep themselves to the right side, to the 15. Gets a block to the 20, and still on his feet at the 25. Finally spilled beyond the 25. Mark him at the 28-yard line and a first down.
Yeah, good job on the jet sweep by Central right there, getting their playmaker out in space, and he's finally pushed out of bounds around the 28-yard line for a first down. But good play design, and the Grangers just are not able to get that edge on that play.
Abram Daniel, the ball carrier. 1st and 10. No score.
Oh, I think we got a flag on the play, Michael. Is there a flag on the play?
Yes, there is.
Yeah. I did not see it back here.
Head referee picking it up at the 10. He's going to spot it at the 6-yard line.
I would assume it's holding if it's half the distance to the goal.
Yep.
Guess there's a reason that nobody could get to the edge.
Central needs their own 23. Ball's on their 6. First down. Replay the down. 2 receivers left. Taylor's under center. And whistle blown. False start.
Yep.
Back them up half the distance again.
Yeah, and you have to worry about that. That's the first time they've been under center all game long. You got to worry about changing things up. Looks like Central wants to operate exclusively from the shotgun. So anytime you change up the formation, you got to watch out for cadence and stuff like that if you're the offense. Can't go much further back, Michael.
I wonder if the Grangers are going to come out with an all-out blitz. I've seen at least one safety in practically every season. This is my 17th now. I haven't seen one this year.
Let's see.
2 receivers left. And I'm going to hand the ball off, and he is dropped immediately. That's that Dunson on the carry, and he is dropped absolutely immediately.
Yeah, Jamari Cameron did a good job getting penetration from his left defensive end position, left outside linebacker position. Good job sealing the edge and stopped the ball carrier for no gain. Just got to keep it in front of you right here.
So second down. Ball still spotted at the 3. 2 receivers left. Taylor, quick hitter up the middle, but dropped immediately. Quay Bowles in on the tackle, as was number 9 for the Grangers, Dawson Jones.
Yeah, I believe 2 weeks ago, Dawson Jones had a big fumble return for a touchdown against Hampton. So he's done a good job for the Grangers from his defensive tackle position.
Brings up fourth down.
Or excuse me, linebacker position. I apologize, Dawson. So punting situation. See if the Grangers come after it here, Michael. If not, looks like they might get it set up with some really, really nice field position.
Their punter's standing about a foot away. His heels are about a foot away from the end line. He does get the punt off, though, a high punt, not very deep, but it does take a central roll, and it will go out of bounds near the 34-yard line. So the Grangers will have the ball inside Lions territory when we come back. 3:35 to go in the first quarter. No score. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kia LaGrange, the 2020 Kia Sportage LX is here with all new updated interior and exterior style and comfort on the inside that rivals vehicles twice the price. State-of-the-art technology, lots of power in the hood, and room in the back for luggage, coolers, and the dogs. All this for only $20,990. Come by today and take a look. Take a test drive. Take one home. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Sign number 111569. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
I haven't kept up with it this year. I need to. I've still got all the score sheets from the games, but there's been years where it's 75% of the time a drive starts inside the other team's territory, and it is a score. It is Caleb Ross trying to find his way, trying to find a hole, nothing doing up the middle, bounces it outside to the left, but only gets about a yard gain to the 34.
It looked like the Grangers are trying to run some inside power on this Central Carrollton defense. Caleb bounces outside to the off left end and able to pick up about a yard on the play. Good defense by Central Carrollton.
Montavious Martin comes off. Excuse me, no, he's in there. Must have been Dylan Norville coming off then. 2 receivers left. Hands the ball to Ross. He's found a seam. Across the 30, pushing the pile. Across the 25, inside, past the line of scrimmage, past the line to gain, rather, and down to about the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
And back to the power play. Good blocking up front by the offensive line, and Caleb Ross with another physical run. Really finished that run off really nice. Able to pick up the first down and a couple more yards needed. So almost in the red zone. See what the Grangers dial up right here.
Fresh set of downs for the Grangers. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. No score. 2 receivers right. Crawford waiting for the snap. Gives it to Ross, trying the right side, and he's just nothing doing. Too much penetration there. The Lions dropped at the 26-yard line for a loss of 5.
Yeah, the Lions did a good job of setting the edge right there on Caleb Ross. He tried to run around right tackle, and the outside linebacker in the corner coming up in run support for the Lions did a good job of getting him to the ground for about a 5-yard loss, like you said.
One thing we hadn't seen much of this year, but now we're seeing with Martin back in the game, is him as the fullback to Ross as the running back. And this time they're going to give to Martin, and he sheds one tackler but does not shed another. He was slowed up enough for the rest of the Lions to clean it up there. Brings them down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they ran the same play that they ran 2 plays prior, going up the middle. Central does a good job of initially making contact with the running back, and the rest of the defense able to meet him. Don't know if he gained a yard. He may have gained maybe a half yard on the play, so still 3rd and long right here.
Yep. 3rd and at least 14. One receiver left, 2 right. Waiting for the snap. And whistle's blown. And, yeah, false start against the Grangers. Going to back them up 5 more yards.
Yeah, that's going to hurt, too. They look like they were trying to get a lot of room on the outside. They had a wide receiver split to the left. I think that's at number 12, Montavious Martin, I believe. Yeah, it looked like they were trying to get a one-on-one coverage with him. And this is backing at 5 yards, going to change things a little bit on the play call.
Want to at least get points. Want to get at least inside the field goal range. All right, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Cole Crawford in the slot on the left side. May target him. Looking. Nope, looking to the right side. And incomplete. Intended for Traylor, but just led him too far, and the ball falls harmlessly to the turf. 4th down.
Yeah, that's a play that Coach Gibbs really likes. Coach Pleasant's Coach Gibbs, the high-low route. And he was open in the zone. We just couldn't, had a lot of pressure on Charles. You just couldn't get him the football right there. But good play design, and the play was there, but good pressure by Central.
Granger's going to go for it.
What's the long on the field goal this season, Michael?
I think they've hit a 34-yarder, but I think that's the longest they've hit.
So this would be a long one right here. So
they are going for it. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Back to pass. Under some pressure. Crawford's going to unload it, and incomplete. And flag on the field.
I think we're going to have defensive holding. I think the safety, we had a receiver coming in on a comeback route, and it looked like the safety grabbed him before the ball got there. We'll see what the call is, though.
Going to call holding against the defense. Now, that's a 10-yard penalty. It's still 4th down. It's not an automatic first down in high school as it is in the NFL.
To get you in field goal range, though, now, too. It looks like you're right inside his range.
Not going to do it, though. They're going to go for it.
Oh, I swear, I thought I saw him coming out there to kick. So, yep, great.
Yeah, they are.
For it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. There's the. So it's going to be spotted on the 26-yard line. Be a 36-yard attempt. Good snap. Good spot. The kick. It is blocked. Blocked and out of bounds about the 22-yard line.
And we got a flag on the play after the block. Looks like it's going to be a block in the back against Central. We'll see what the official calls here.
I don't think that's a possession change, unfortunately. It'll still be Central's ball. Yeah, blocking the back against Central.
Yeah, that'll just back them up 10 yards on the play. Central had a good pass rush there on the kick. Just couldn't get with a kick at this distance, you're not going to be able to put a lot of loft on it like you would a pitching wedge. It's more of a 6-iron shot trying to get a little distance on it. So Central being able to block a kick. It kind of brings back some bad memories, Michael. And Callaway and Central played a few years ago for region title, and they blocked a field goal and ran it back for a touchdown to win the game.
I remember that.
So in this stadium, I think. So
13 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Central with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Two receivers right, one left. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, and he's got room. 15, 20, 25. Brought down around the 29-yard line. Levitt on the carry.
Yeah, good play design right there on the zone read for Central. It sucked in the defensive end. He was kind of a no man's land right there. No matter what choice he made, was going to be the wrong one. So
that's the end of the first quarter. No score here at Callaway Stadium. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Hi friends, it's TOWD at Kia LaGrange. The 2020 Kia Sportage LX is here with all new updated interior and exterior style and comfort on the inside that rivals vehicles twice the price. State-of-the-art technology, lots of power of the hood, and room in the back for luggage, coolers, and the dogs. All this for only $20,990. Come by today and take a look. Take a test drive. Take one home. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stop number 111569. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
You're listening to an Eagles Nest Incorporated station, Eagle 102.3, WELR-FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
No score here in the second quarter as we start the second quarter. Central, well,
I think they're going to get a defensive encroachment on the defense.
Yep. First quarter score, Cartersville 7-2 in favor of Cedartown.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was trying to process that for a second. Go. I think Troop intercepted the ball in the first possession against Sandy Creek. Or Chapel Hill. Excuse me, Chapel Hill, yes.
Still no score reported in that game. I don't know if Kevin's up there at Chapel Hill or not. One receiver to the left side, two to the right. And another good run by Levitt across the 40, across the 45, brought down near the 48-yard line, move the chains.
I'll tell you what, number 11 for Central Carrollton, Miguel Esparza, laid a huge block on number 50, Jamari Cameron, and that really sprung that run right there for the Lions. Really good seal block.
First and 10 for Central, no score. Taylor takes a snap, hands it to Levitt. Levitt is, this time the Grangers are swarming to him, and he'll get him to the 49-yard line inside Granger territory for a gain of 4, but that's it.
It looks like Dawson Jones and Adrian Traylor in on the tackle for the Grangers, doing a good job of setting the edge right there, and Traylor coming up and run support from his corner position. I believe he's at corner, or is he at safety? Yes, safety position.
So second down and 6. Two receivers to the right side, one left. Taylor takes a snap, gives to Levitt once again. He just finds a seam right there. Across the 35.
Is that ball out?
No word from the official, so I'm assuming it's down.
Yeah, probably down by contact. So good run up the middle right there. Offensive line for Central really going to work, giving his tailback a lot of room to work, and Jaquavius Bowles with touchdown saving tackle.
Lions from the Granger 35. Two receivers to the right side, one left. Taylor this time gives to Dunson, who's got the right side to the 30, 25, 20, spilled about the 16-yard line. Rangers just having a hard time against that rush.
Central pulling the old counter play out of the playbook, faking everything to the left and coming back to the right, and did a good job of getting the Granger defense flowing in the opposite direction for a huge gain on the play. That was number 8 on the carry, Braden Dunson.
Mm-hmm. 1st and 10. This time just a dive play up the middle. Dunson getting across the 15 to about the 13.
Yeah, he stopped by Cameron and Sutton. Did a really good job of blowing that run up at the line of scrimmage and limiting it to about a 2-yard gain on the play.
Clock running, 9:40 to go in the second quarter. No score. Lions come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 1 right, and somebody moved. I saw a receiver go across the line of scrimmage, but I think he was drawn.
Yeah, I think it's going to be encroachment. We'll see what the call is. The way Central's reacting, it may be a false start.
Let's see what the white hat says. He breaks the huddle from his guys, and yep, it is false start against Central.
And that's big right there. You can back him up, get him into a negative, in a plus situation. So 2nd and about, we'll call it 12.
It's got to drive a coach crazy. You go from 2nd and 7, which is tough enough. Now you got 2nd and 12. Lions come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Taylor takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking, the lefty looking to throw, still nobody open. Now he's going to take it himself, and he is hit and dropped at the 13-yard line.
Outstanding pressure by Keonthony Seals, the senior defensive lineman, 5'11", 298-pounder. Really good job with his backside pursuit, forcing him into the teeth of that defense. So
3rd down and about 8, maybe 7.
Yeah, I could probably see them go to the air right here.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Nope, going to give to Dunson. He gets across the 10, down to the 9-yard line. It's 4th down.
He's close. I think he had to get to the 6, so I wonder if they're setting up a chance for a 4th and short right here if they're going to kick it. So, but Braden Dunson has been really physical tonight running the football for the Lions. Looks like they're going to kick it, Michael.
Let's see, yep.
See if the Grangers can return the favor and block this.
Bo Ivy, the backup quarterback, is the holder. It'll be from the 16-yard line, a 26-yard, and Central calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 7:44 to go in the second quarter. No score. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
7:44 to go in the half, no score. And this has been a close game. Everybody said these two teams are evenly matched, and so far that seems to be the case.
Yeah, and it looks like last year they had a pretty close game. The Central winning 13-10, and this is the kind of vibe you're getting in this game. Even though they're low-scoring defensive slugfest, both defenses playing pretty well tonight.
Both teams coming back onto the field. And let's see if Central decides to go for it again. They are.
I wouldn't be shocked if they try to do the hard count here, Michael. They've done a good job with that tonight.
Taylor takes the snap. Looking, firing, and incomplete through the hands of Miguel Esperanza. And now the Grangers will start deep in their own territory, but they've got the ball.
Yeah, excellent pressure. The pressure blew that play up. They were trying to release the tight end after the blitz got through. Basically a tight end screen pass, and he was there for a touchdown, but the Granger pressure forcing the bad pass, and the Grangers hold on 4th down.
7:39 to go.
That was a huge stop in this game.
That was awesome.
Looks like Kevin's reporting Chapel Hill leads the Troops 7-0 in the first quarter.
Still early.
Yeah, Columbus led Troop, after the first quarter too a couple weeks ago, and that didn't work out too well for them.
Word to the wise to Jack Moman and Greg Hicks. As soon as that final horn sounds, wrap up the broadcast and get out. They will turn the power off on you. They did that to me last year,
my gosh.
or 2 years ago. Crawford hands the ball off to Ross, who battles his way across the 10 to about the 11, maybe the 12-yard line, actually about past the 12.
Nice blocking there by the Granger offensive line for Caleb Ross. Caleb just really physical running back, and he's going to kind of be a one-man show tonight. He might get sold a few times, but with Calais Gibbs out, it's going to be on him tonight running the football. Kind of a similar situation we had last night with Charlie Dixon filling in for Tank Bigsby.
Yeah.
Kind of had to have a running back by committee to replace his production.
2nd and 7. 2 to the right side. Nobody split out left. Crawford's going to do a screen pass out to the flat, to the 10, to the 15, fighting, pushing to the 1st down marker, and I do believe he has it.
Yeah, good physical run right there by Dylan Norville after catching the football on the little flare route. Great job of putting his head down and be able to pick up that 1st down. And he's really come on. He had a big game last time out, Dylan did, against Hampton.
Yep. 6:35 to go in the half. No score.
Michael, I think we might know why the snap is getting away from Charles. It looks like he has a cast on his left hand. That might be giving him trouble with the shotgun snap.
Well, some of these snaps have been high, too, and that doesn't help matters. Man in motion, left to right. Takes the snap, quick pass, caught.
Oh.
Nope, not caught.
I think it was intended for Sam Yates. He had a lot of room to run. He's got to catch that before looking upfield.
Yeah.
So, good play call by Coach Pleasance. So the Grangers are trying to pick at that perimeter of the Lions defense a little bit, maybe try to make them take a couple hats out of that box.
2nd and 10. Rangers come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Crawford takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to about the 25, 26-yard line. Stopped at the 23 and just dragged the pile with him for about 3 yards.
That was all Caleb Ross right there. He comes up a little gimpy. Hopefully he's okay. But man, that's a really physical run right there by Caleb Ross. His offensive line pushing him a couple yards, and it's going to set up a 3rd and manageable. So is there a penalty?
I think there was a penalty. I didn't see what the white hat said, but it backs it up to the 15.
I started using binoculars this year when I switched to play-by-play, and I've had a hard time seeing the penalty flags get thrown because I'm looking at the middle of the play.
Yeah. We got to compare binoculars during the next break or maybe halftime. Rangers come to the line of scrimmage. From the 15-yard line, they need the 30. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Back to pass. Caught out in the backfield, but no gain. Dropped to the 15.
Yeah, ran a flare, a little running back flare to the right side, trying to get to the edge. And once again, the Central defense doing a really good job of staying at home, playing their assignment, doing their job.
3rd and 15. Penalties like that will drive you crazy.
They're drive killers. You get a little bit of momentum and you get a penalty, and it just changes everything.
Clock ticking, 5:20 to go in the half. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Back to pass. Crawford looking. Nobody there, so he's going to run. 20, 25, 30. 1st down, 35, 40. And then dropped out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A flag there as he stepped out of bounds.
think he's going to have the first down, Michael, but we might have some holding downfield, so I think it'll be 10 yards back, but it looks like it will be a first down for the Grangers. Let's see what the official call is.
They moved the flag back to the 43. If so, it'll be 33, but it'll still be a first down. Yep, legal block in the back against LaGrange, but that yardage should still be enough for a first down.
Yeah, great job by Charles stepping up in the pocket. Didn't force the ball downfield. Was able to use his athleticism to pick up the first down. And Charles is he's had a lot of huge runs for the Grangers this year. I remember that touchdown he had against Heard County to kind of seal that game. And he's very fast. So
clock running again. 5 minutes to go in the half. No score. Now timeout called as the officials discuss something. They should reset the play clock as well for that. It's down to 3, down to 2, but waiting for the...
Interesting.
Timeout called for LaGrange. We'll be back after this break. 4:56 to go in the half. No score. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, timeout called by LaGrange. I'm curious as to the nature of the timeout.
Well, hopefully it wasn't because of the play clock, because it should have been reset.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking, but we'll see. One receiver to the left side, 2 to the right. 1st and 10 for the Grangers. No score. Grangers with the ball at their own 34-yard line. Crawford takes the snap. Quick pass and, almost intercepted. And I mean almost intercepted. C.K. Miller jumped the route there and almost came up with it.
Yeah, the Grangers wanting a curl route to the short side of the formation, and the defensive back was just in there kind of waiting on that. I don't think Charles has thrown a pick all year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he's thrown an interception.
I don't think he has either. Second down and 10. One receiver to the right side, 2 left. That's Norval and Martin on the near side, trailing on the left side, on the far side. Hands the ball off to Ross, and he's just not getting anywhere. They sealed up that hole quick. They'll give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Yeah, they try to run off of right end, and there's just nowhere for Caleb to go. And it looks like we got an injured Granger. Let's hope that's not Caleb that's down. I can't see who that is, Michael.
And while we wait, let's go ahead and take a quick 30-second break. 4:38 to go in the half. No score. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
My whole business just went up in flames. But my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owners insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
No score here at Callaway Stadium as the Grangers and Central knotted up. And unfortunately, we're seeing Caleb Ross. It didn't seem to be limping. It's more of a, I don't know if the wind came out of him.
I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's walking like he can't breathe. Let's hope he's okay, though. The Grangers definitely can't afford to lose another tailback tonight.
No, definitely not. Troop and Chapel Hill into the second quarter. Still 7-0 Chapel Hill last I have. Rangers facing 3rd and 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Crawford back to pass, looking, firing, caught. See where they give him the first down marker. Yeah. I think, they're saying he got the first down, but
ineligible receiver downfield is the call.
I
didn't see it, but man, that's unfortunate. That was a good play design by Coach Pleasant's little comeback route at the sticks, and receiver made the man miss, got the first down.
Coach Gibbs talking with the line judge, and he doesn't seem to agree, but that's the call. So they'll back it up to the 29-yard line.
Another nice play wiped out by a penalty.
Yep. So instead of 1st and 10, now it's 3rd and 14.
Let's see if they go back to those seams, Michael. They had a seam for a touchdown earlier and just was dropped. Let's see if they try to maybe attack that seam again and try to pick up a first down.
Rangers break the huddle. 1 receiver off to the right side. The ball on the hash mark. Now they're going to back him up 5 more yards.
That's tough. We were talking about that last night, the play clocks. You know, last year they used the play clocks a lot, and then tonight and last night they've been off. So it's kind of.
I saw it on earlier. I wonder why they're off. Some of the play clock machine is just sitting there. Nobody's using it. I wonder why they turn it off. We saw it working earlier. Crawford looking to pass, firing, caught, and a good open field tackle by Central at the 21-yard line. They'll say forward progress actually to the 22.
We got another flag down. We'll see what the call is. Maybe it's a hold against the defense.
It's in the area where the ball was snapped, so maybe a hold against LaGrange.
Yeah, it's going to be against LaGrange. Yep.
They're going to decline it, though. And that makes sense because that brings up 4th down. Fourth down from the 22. They need the 44, so 4th and 22. Probably going to bring up a punting situation. I don't expect a fake.
Yeah, not in this position. 0-0 ball game, 3:15 left. You're going to try to kick this thing as far as you can.
Yep.
I think is Calais Gibbs in there as the up man?
He sure is.
He's toughing it out.
Charles Crawford back to punt. Low snap. He gets it off. And it is a nice one. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Let's see where they mark it. Around the 45-yard line. So Central will start 1st and 10 inside LaGrange territory. And let's just keep it right here as these guys are about to start again. No score, 2:56 to go in the second.
So Central's going to set up with very favorable field position right here inside of on the other side of the 50. They've only got to go about 44 yards for pay dirt. The Grangers held last time.
1 receiver to the left side, 2 right. Snap. Hands the ball off to Dunson, I believe that is. Yes, it is. And he'll bounce off to the right side to the 42-yard line.
Yeah,
good 3.
Good job by 60, Keanthony Seals on the tackle, keeping the run to a minimal gain. About a second, and we'll call it a 7. It's long 8 right here.
Need a 3 and out.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Taylor going to hand the ball off to Dunson again, and the Grangers just stop that hole up real tight. He'll get to the 40, but that's it.
It looked like Central was trying to run a quick trap with the fullback, and that's only the second time they've been under center all night. It's like 13's checking into the ball game at defensive back, Dylan Norville.
Yeah, you have to think that maybe trying to set up for a play action or something here. One receiver left, another one, two left, one right. Back to pass. Taylor, a wounded duck, but it is caught at the 31-yard line. That's going to be enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call against that defense. Granger's bringing pressure and had cover 2 on the backside with the corners bailing. Wide receiver did a good job of setting down in the soft spot of the zone.
2 receivers right, 2 left. This is a handoff. It's Dunson once again. Across the 25, fighting down to the 20-yard line, and that's enough for a first down.
They've had a lot of success running up the middle. Looks like they're going hurry up right here, Michael.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Taylor gives to Dunson once again. This time he's slowed up at the 16-yard line, brought down there. But, you know, for these 4 yards here, 4 yards there, that is definitely in Central's favor. 1:17 left to go in the half, and they're driving.
Yeah, Central doing a good job of staying on schedule with their running game.
2 receivers right, 2 left. This time Taylor looking to pass, looking and off the hands of the intended receiver, number 4, Nick Martin Jr. Probably wouldn't have come down inbounds with it anyway.
Yeah, he would have had to stretch out to make that, and I'm with you. I don't think he would have made the catch anyways inbounds. But good effort by the receiver nonetheless. We'll see how Central plays this. Last time they got a short gain instead of a 4th and short. We'll see if they take a shot here or if this is 2-down territory for the Lions.
3rd and 6. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Taylor back to pass, under some pressure. He's going to just load up and fire it into toward the concession stand over on the far side. 4th down.
That was a very smart play by Kashif Taylor. He rolled out, had nowhere to go. Instead of stepping out of bounds for a 3-yard loss, he just chucks it downfield for out of play to live to fight another day. So good heads-up play by the quarterback.
And good coverage by the Grangers.
Absolutely. Nowhere to go with the ball downfield.
So Central still has 2 timeouts left. They're going to take one of them here. 56 seconds left to go in the half. No score back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
4th down and 6 for the Lions, and they are setting up for a field goal. Ball will be spotted on the far hash mark, 23-yard line, so it'll be a 33-yard attempt. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Snap, spot, kick, up, and good.
Yep. Got a flag down in the backfield. So you're going to be roughing the kicker possibly. I didn't see him go down.
I didn't either.
But this might be a hold. If it's a hold.
No, they're going to say run into
Run
the kicker.
Okay.
And it is good. So 50 seconds left to go in the half. Central breaks the egg on the scoreboard. 3-0 is your score. Central with the lead. Back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
A drive that started inside Granger territory at the 44 ends up with points for Central. And now the kick is returned from the 15 to the 20, dropped at the 22, the 25, 26, 27-yard line. No, they're going to mark at the 25, actually.
So about 47 seconds left here in the half, Michael. Let's see how many time. We got one timeout left for the Grangers. See what they can try to do with the 2-minute offense. Maybe try to get in field goal range. You said about a 34-yard field goal was the limit this year, or the long for the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
That 34 I think was the long.
So the target is to get to around the 20-yard line to give your kicker a chance.
Grangers come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the left side, 2 to the right. Crawford waits for the snap. And
oh no, that's the last timeout.
Grangers take a timeout. We'll keep it right here.
So they had a mix-up on the play call there, Michael. Just didn't have everybody went on the same page. That's big to lose the timeout. So you're going to have to run plays that get you to the sticks or stay to the sideline, which also means it's easier for Central to play defense. They're going to play a lot of cover 2 to split that field to the corners.
Granger football brought to you in part by Glenn Smith, Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. And if the Grangers are able to score here, then we can get ready to smile. All right, timeout is over. Both teams back on the field. 2 receivers to the right side, 2 left. 1st and 10. Crawford under some pressure, fires. Oh, nice catch.
What a catch.
Cole Crawford, and a flag.
Might have helmet-to-helmet hit right there, but man, what a catch by Cole Crawford in traffic, knowing that he was going to get hit and sacrificing his body.
On a defenseless, and yep, personal foul, targeting, and it's going to be 15 yards.
Well, that's a huge penalty for the Grangers right here. That gets them where they want. Well, they got 42 seconds, and they've only got to go 45 yards to pay dirt. 47 yards.
47 yards inside Central territory.
What a catch.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Charles Crawford steps up in the pocket, looking, and
what a catch.
Another one. Crawford once again. Crawford to the 25-yard line.
The law firm, Crawford & Crawford, is in business right now in the end of the first half. What a throw. And it was kind of just a desperation heave, and Cole did a great job coming back to get the football.
Clock running, 25 seconds left to go in the half. Crawford rolling out to his left, looking, firing,
get out of bounds.
Caught but inbounds at about the 23-yard line.
Got to spike it.
And that was Trailer on the catch.
Oh, we got an injury.
And this one is a Central Lion injury, though, so 10 seconds left to go.
That shouldn't be a 10-second runoff,
I don't think high school has a 10-second runoff anyway. Don't forget, we'll have the scoreboard. We'll have the first half recap at halftime, and then we'll have the scoreboard. We'll also give you the homecoming court once the festivities is over. We usually get the paperwork afterwards announcing the homecoming queen. Homecoming here at LaGrange. The time for former players to compare receding hairlines and expanding waistlines.
Yeah, we had homecoming last night. I got to see some of my old teammates that I played with at Callaway, and got a nice homecoming crowd here for the Grangers. So, see if we can see any maybe former football players out there too.
I'm going to have to go other routes for getting scores, because right now I still see 7-0 Chapel Hill over Troop, and I'm still seeing 7-2 Cartersville Cedartown. That still says a first quarter score. I know better than that.
Let's hope this guy's okay. I thought he maybe got that wind knocked out of him, but he's still down.
Grangers travel to Cedartown next week. I'll have Athletic Director Coach Mike Pauley in the booth with me again.
Awesome.
He had the pleasure of having him in the booth with us at for the Cartersville game last year.
Okay. I love Coach Pauley.
He is so full of energy. There's not a better promoter of the players, of the program, of the school. He's just an awesome guy.
Absolutely.
Cartersville will be at Central Carroll next week. And here at Callaway Stadium, it'll be the Troop Tigers hosting Sandy Creek. Chapel Hill is off next week. And your Callaway Cavaliers will travel to Bremen.
Yep, big region game next week on the road.
That's one of the games I hate because I like Bremen. I love Coach Russell up there. Got to pull for Callaway also, though. So
it's kind of a catch-22.
Yeah.
So, and it's like ever since I've started my podcast, even in games where, we played Troop last week in LaGrange 3 weeks ago, you find yourself, you still have a rooting interest in the other team, always going to ride with the team I cover, but at the same time, you get to know these kids and these coaches, and, you get close to them too.
Hate when that happens, though. The last playoff, the last playoff game for Brett Favre. I've been a Packer fan all my life.
Oh, so you had a tough one last night.
Lawrence Tynes, who also graduated from Troy, as I did, kicking that game-winning field goal for the Giants. I'd love to see Tynes do well, but not that well. So.
Yeah, it was a tough game last night. Eagles came in, played really well. Carson Wentz, I think, had 3 touchdown passes. A couple scary moments last night, too. I think a Packer running back was carted off the field as well as a defensive back for the Eagles.
Yep.
So it sounds like both were okay, though. So thankfully, that's the most important thing.
Can't believe that the Packers ran the same play that Seattle ran in that Super Bowl with the same result, interception.
Oh, they didn't learn.
Yeah. Take that play out of the playbook and throw it in the fireplace. The player for Central is now on his feet, but still being checked out. Central brought their own trainers, Dr. Danny Guy, not having to go out there. I've seen him out there go way too much this season.
Yeah, it's kind of been the walking wounded for the LaGrange High football team. A lot of guys getting hurt. I know Logan Karcher broke his collarbone. I actually coached Logan in rec ball, baseball. He's one of my favorite players I ever coached, and I had the exact same injury my senior year of high school, breaking my collarbone. So I definitely feel for Logan and wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah. The only thing I ever had up there, I had an AC joint get separated. That's not fun. They're going to call the stretcher anyway, though. Wondering if it might be a head injury. Let's hope not. If so, let's hope for a speedy recovery. I didn't get his numbers. I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Yeah, we just wish that hope he's okay. Hope it's not any type of back or neck injury. Just hope it's just a precaution.
Yeah.
By our outstanding trainers and medical staff out there on the field.
3-0. Central with the lead. LaGrange with the ball. 10 seconds left to go in the half. And LaGrange with the ball, 1st and 10 from the Central 25-yard line. I imagine we'll see a 10, 15-yard pass off to the sideline, or maybe just gun it for the end zone.
Looks like it's now 7-7 in the Troop game. Nick Schweizer, backup quarterback for the Tigers, scored on a keeper.
Schweizer?
Yeah, I wonder if they were running a trick play, or if hopefully Kobe Hudson's not hurt. Going to try to see if there's any.
And I can't remember. I know they're the Troop had an athletic director named Schweizer.
Yeah, I think Nick Schweizer, I think, is his name. Actually. I've got his card right here. Robert
Schweizer, that's right.
Yep.
That's right.
I knew that business card would come in handy at some point. So 7-7 in the Troop game.
I'm efforting to get a Cartersville score as they're putting the young man on his stretcher. Tell you what, we do have a time. We're going to be in a bonus coverage here, so we're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back after this break. 3-0 Central with lead. LaGrange driving. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Wow, it's been a punt fest between Cedartown and Cartersville. It is still 7-2 with 2 minutes left before halftime. That's a shocking score to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm a little speechless on that. It looks like they've got the young man on the stretcher. He's sitting up.
He's holding his head, though, and that's definitely not a good sign.
Let's hope the young man's okay.
So the Grangers at the line of scrimmage. We're about ready for play whistle to go.
So we're going to spike it.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Crawford under center. And you know they are going to spike it there. Yep.
Wow, it ran 3 seconds. Goodness. Golly. And he was under center, too. Goodness gracious.
We saw in the Cedar Grove game some years back that you can't spike it in the shotgun. Unfortunately, LaGrange tried doing that one time.
Is that a fumble? Do they count that as a fumble?
No. They counted as an incomplete pass, but it was a intentional grounding.
Oh, that is brutal.
I'll never understand that. How it's intentional grounding for the shotgun, but not from under center.
And a 40-yard field goal attempt right here.
Yep. And that is Caleb Seha.
Come on, buddy.
From the near hash mark. The spot, the kick, it is going to be well short. It does get into the end zone, though. So with 1 second, they're going to go ahead and let it run off. That is the end of the first half of play. With your score, Central 3 and LaGrange nothing. We'll be back with the first half recap after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Mooseman from Glenn Smith and Opelika. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 600 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics Gold. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagles Sports Network.
3-0 in favor of the Central Lions here at the half. It is homecoming here at LaGrange, and the homecoming court about to be announced as we speak. While that's going on, let's get to the first half recap. Central had the ball first. LaGrange won the coin toss, deferred. So Central had the ball first, starting at their own 35-yard line. They got as far as the 25-yard line before Charles Miller intercepted the pass. So LaGrange started first and 10 from the 34. Unfortunately, they only got as far as the 44-yard line of Central and had to punt the ball away. Central starting deep in their own territory at the 13-yard line and kept getting pushed back by the penalty. And to the 3-yard line, they had to punt the ball away. So LaGrange starting at the Central's 35-yard line. Usually we see teams score when it's they start inside the territory. Not so much here. They got to there was a blocked field goal, a little bit of a long field goal, and they had to go a little low, and Central was able to get up there and block it down. So Central started at their own 10-yard line, and they got as far as the Granger 8 and turned the ball over on down. So LaGrange started at their own 9-yard line and only got as far as their own 22 thanks to another penalty, and they had to punt the ball away. So Central starting at the Granger 44-yard line. They started inside Granger territory, and they came away with points. A 23-yard field goal, and it's 3-0 in favor of Central. And then LaGrange had a quick drive, a couple of good passes from Crawford to Crawford. Starting at their own 25-yard line, they got down to the Central 25-yard line, but a 40-yard field goal out of the range of Seha. And unfortunately, the Grangers could not come away with points, and that's where we are, 3-0 in favor of Central.
Yeah, it's been a very defensive first half of football. Got a field goal on one side, a missed field goal on the other. Central unable to cash in on another drive, like you said, falling short on fourth down. But both defenses have been very good tonight. They've been stout against the run. LaGrange has done a really good job of corralling this running game from Braden Dunson, kind of keeping him in check. His yards per carry is probably pretty good, but the Granger defense doing a good job of keeping them out of the end zone, which is most important. You got a chance to win going into the second half.
It's curious that we hadn't seen Levitt hardly, but I don't think any of the second quarter.
Right.
He's more explosive. He's faster. He's quicker. He's shiftier, gaining more yards per carry. And I didn't see if there was an injury or something, but he hadn't been playing in the second quarter.
Yeah, I didn't see him come back into the game, but, man, number 8, Braden Dunson, is a bruiser, and he likes to run between the tackles. They've done a good job trying to mix the run and the pass, but the Grangers have also done an equally good job of sitting on those short pass routes and forcing the Lions' offense into unfavorable situations on third down. So, but like we talked about in the first quarter, it looks like we're going to have a similar type of ball game that y'all had last year with Central winning 13-10. Let's hope the Grangers can flip the script on the Lions.
A lot of ball control, a lot of time of possession, especially in the second quarter, where whoever keeps the other team's offense off the field is going to win the game, I think.
Absolutely, and I'm curious to see what they do in the second half. The Grangers do on offense. They did a good job late in that half passing the football, running kind of an up tempo with Charles able to hit his wide receiver. So maybe we'll see the Grangers take some shots downfield. They did have a touchdown that was unfortunately dropped. Great play design. So we'll see maybe if the Grangers try to test the Lions through the air here in the second half.
If the receivers, except for Cole Crawford, who's able to catch the ball pretty well, and even Calais, unfortunately, with the ankle, but he can catch the ball out of the backfield very well too. If the rest of them can get it to click
Yep.
to be able to catch the ball. I mean, they're getting open. Crawford can get them the ball. They've got to catch it first. And once that happens, Katie bar the door.
Absolutely, and I've noticed that in the past couple of games, the dropsies have been a problem with the receiving core. It's not one player in particular; it seems to be a collective.
Yeah.
There were some drop plays against Callaway that could have maybe changed that game. I'm not saying it would have won the game, but it would have made it a little bit more interesting going into the second half.
Yep.
There were some drop passes against Hampton. And similar script to last year, the Grangers were a few plays away from being, a 6-2 team or an 8-2 team last year. They're a couple of plays away from actually, blowing teams out here or winning or putting more points on the board. So they just got to keep chopping, keep believing in what Coach Gibbs, Coach Pleasance, Coach Crocker's preaching down there, and come out here ready to play football in the second half. All
right. Well, the homecoming court is still being announced. When we come back, we will give you the scoreboard for Region 5 4A and one Region 5 AA game last night, and we'll have that for you coming up after this break. 3-0 Central at halftime. We'll be back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
The month of September has arrived and our great deals at Nissan of LaGrange continue. Katie Cates here, and we're doing something special this month. The month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we are going gold all month long. During September, Nissan of LaGrange will donate $50 for every car sold to the Rally Foundation. With cancer being the #1 disease killer of kids in America, we must do all we can. I encourage everyone to go gold this month and visit Nissan of LaGrange for a great deal and a great cause. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3-0 Central in favor of the Grangers. And if you've got a troop score, I'd love to get it. I haven't looked for that one yet. I've been too shocked by the Cartersville score. Cartersville scored a field goal late. Oscar Hernandez hit a 31-yard field goal as time expired. It's 10-2 at halftime. Cartersville with the lead over Central.
We'll try to get a score here for the Tigers.
We're told that Kobe is not playing in this game against Chapel Hill. That it was who was the quarterback?
Nick Schweitzer
is
in the game at quarterback, and he actually scored on a keeper. We no idea if Kobe's hurt or maybe they're just trying a little change of pace or whatnot. So we'll keep an eye out. So Kobe's an incredible talent. He gave us fits last week, I can tell you that.
So we'll try to effort to find the latest troop score. Sandy Creek is off tonight, and last night the Callaway Cavaliers defeated Temple in the Region 5 AA opener. 34-6 is the score there, and yes, we do see now it is 7-7 at the half with the Troop Tigers and Chapel Hill. And Chapel Hill was driving there, and the Troop Tigers stopped them there at the end of the second quarter. 3-0 Central with the lead here against LaGrange. We'll be back after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's TOWD at Kia LaGrange. The 2020 Kia Sportage LX is here with all new, updated interior and exterior style and comfort on the inside that rivals vehicles twice the price. State-of-the-art technology, lots of power of the hood, and room in the back for luggage, coolers, and the dogs. All this for only $20,990. Come by today and take a look. Take a test drive. Take one home. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Sign number 111569. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram. Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3-0 in favor of the Central Lions over LaGrange here at the half. A couple other scores I wanted to give. I meant to give earlier. The Heard County defeating Spencer last night down in Columbus, 34-8. And the Cavaliers' next opponent, Bremen, they're beating Cross Keys. Can you guess how badly they're beating them?
Have they put 70 up on the board yet?
Well, not yet, but it's still not halftime. They are 49-0. They haven't even gotten to the half yet. So, yeah.
God bless it.
I hate it for Cross Keys. They've been bad for a long time. The last time they had 4 wins or more for a season was 1995. So it's
oh my gosh.
Yeah. They had 1 3-win season since then and 2 wins or less the rest of the way. That's horrible.
And I was asked to, when we played them, GPTV was actually here because Callaway had won a sportsmanship award and they wanted to see Tank. And I was like, well, if you want to see Tank score every time he touches the ball, this is the game to come to.
Yeah.
I think they really wanted to come to the next week's game with Callaway and Troop, but but man, I think we literally scored on our first 4 plays against them.
Yeah.
And Pete's not the kind. Coach Wiggins isn't gonna run the score up on anybody or try to embarrass them too bad. And the varsity was pulled at 35-0.
Yeah.
And the rest of that was JV and 9th grade kids. And
yeah.
You just feel bad because, there's about 20 kids on the roster, and you wonder at some point how safe it is for them to be competing, in football games at the high school level with 20 kids.
Yeah.
Don't even have enough for a 2-deep.
Wow, that's incredible. And then the Callaway against Troop. I'm thankful that for your broadcast last night and for you being here tonight that you were finally able to catch your breath after the Callaway Troop game because that was a wild one. We had a wild one here one time where LaGrange scored 50 against Carver of Columbus and lost 51-50 in regulation. Yeah. The field goal that just came up short was the difference in that game. That was about 5 yards longer. It would have been a win for the Grangers. Those are just hard to – I get home, and it takes 2 hours for me to decompress after that, and I wasn't even out there. So Coach Pauly's going to come in with the information for the homecoming. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
And
I'll take a picture of this real quick.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and Let's see if we have the list of the whole homecoming court. We don't. We just have the finals here, and that's fine. We have the flowers was presented by Miss Blair Harrod and Miss Emma Ward, the 2018 LaGrange High Homecoming Queens. The second runner-up was Miss Caroline Childress. The first runner-up was Miss Lizzie Dorr. And the 2019 LaGrange High School Homecoming Queen, Miss Makiria Thomas. So congratulations to the young ladies out there and to Miss Makiria Thomas for being the homecoming queen for 2019. Congratulations, one and all. And the LaGrange band is out there to do a little concert. I'm curious if Central's band is going to do something post-game. They're a treat to watch. Both Central and Carrollton's bands are always fun to watch when we go up there.
Yeah, I know last night the Temple band elected to play after the game since it was halftime, or since it was a homecoming at halftime and they couldn't play. So I bet you they elected to do the same thing. So I enjoy watching bands like Spencer. They have a really fun band in our region. And Opelika, when they came here last year and we came down there this year, they have got a fabulous marching band, very college-like. They got their own semi-truck. The Sound of the South is what they're called.
Really?
So, I mean, they are top-notch band, and they got top-notch facilities down there too. Really nice football stadium.
Well, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we will look ahead to the second half, and we'll do that after this break. 3-0 Central here at halftime. We'll be back. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
The month of September has arrived and our great deals at Nissan of LaGrange continue. Katie Cates here and we are doing something special this month. The month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month and we are going gold all month long. During September, Nissan of LaGrange will donate $50 for every car sold to the Rally Foundation. With cancer being the #1 disease killer of kids in America, we must do all we can. I encourage everyone to go gold this month and visit Nissan of LaGrange for a great deal and a great cause. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
You're listening to an Eagles Nest Incorporated station, Eagle 102.3, WELR-FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3-0 Central here at Callaway Stadium as the Central High School out of Carroll County leading your Grangers 3-0. And I'm going to ask you to put your coach's hat on now. What do the Grangers need to do to come out ahead and come out with a win here?
Well, in the second half, they're going to have to execute on offense a little better than they have been. The running game's kind of been sloppy, and that's a lot to do with the Central defense staying at home. I look for them to try to get that passing game, the short passing game, to kind of replace the running game and take some shots downfield. Biggest thing, those receivers got to catch the ball.
Yeah.
They got to make plays downfield. If the wide receivers for LaGrange can catch the ball, make plays downfield, I like their chances tonight. The Granger defense is doing what they need to do to stay in this game. It's a 3-0 ball game, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
And they've already dropped one touchdown tonight. If they can hold on to the ball, make some plays for their quarterback, maybe Charles Crawford getting involved with the running game as well, I think the Grangers have what it takes to pull away and win a 14-10 kind of game here in the second half.
Yeah, I agree, and it's unfortunate that the depth of running backs that they had in the beginning of the season. Andre Martin just now coming back from injury, and still trying to get his feet wet. Calais hurt. Caleb working hard. Unfortunately, he had to be come out with wind knocked out of him. Hopefully, he'll be back.
Yes.
It's gone from too much to not enough now, unfortunately. So they'll have to try to figure it out. But yeah, you betcha the receivers getting open. The Crawford doing a good job getting the ball to him. But you got to have the third part of that, catch the ball, and once they do that, they'll figure it out and they'll win the game.
Yeah, you got to catch the ball for your quarterback, especially a guy like Charles, who's literally sacrificing limbs. He's got stitches. He's got he's got a broken hand. The least you can do for your quarterback is catch the ball for him when he throws it to you. And Cole Crawford's done a good job tonight. He got punished on one of his catches, and then he made a really nice adjustment on the ball late in the first half. So maybe look to see Cole Crawford get involved in that passing game a little bit more too. He's got some good hands.
When we come back, we'll have the second half kickoff, 3-0 Central, back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
The month of September has arrived and our great deals at Nissan of LaGrange continue. Katie Cates here, and we are doing something special this month. The month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we are going gold all month long. During September, Nissan of LaGrange will donate $50 for every car sold to the Rally Foundation. With cancer being the #1 disease killer of kids in America, we must do all we can. I encourage everyone to go gold this month and visit Nissan of LaGrange for a great deal and a great cause. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Kips Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, the opening kickoff for the second half will have to be done again. An offside for Central. We'll back them up 5 yards, so the Lions will be kicking off from the 35-yard line. As they lead 3-0, the Grangers deferred to the second half, so they will start 1st and 10 here. And that's a good tackle by 27 Dylan Carroll for the Lions. And LaGrange will start 1st and 10 around the 25-yard line. Nope, make it the 23.
Yeah, Jarno Huzzy on the return for the Grangers. Physical return right there. They had Dylan Norville back deep. Huzzy takes the ball, and the Grangers got pretty good field position to start the second half. Let's see if they can get some consistency going on offense like we talked about during the break.
Rangers come onto the field and get in position. They've got one receiver to the left side, that's Trailer, one receiver to the right side, can't get his number. I miss having the numbers on the shoulders. Man in motion, and they're going to hand the ball off to Caleb Ross, who will find a seam, gets across the 30, 35, brought down near the 37-yard line, gain of 8.
Yeah, good physical run there by Caleb Ross. Really hit the hole hard, put his shoulder pad down, ran with good pad level. And I'm with you, Michael. The shoulder pad numbers, I'm used to that. Callaway has shoulder pad numbers, and it really helps when you're calling the games from up here.
Two receivers to the left side, one to the right. Give to Ross again. This time, the good penetration. He's still fighting, though. He was wrapped up at the 35-yard line, battles all the way across the 38, near the 39, and I think he's going to be like a ball width.
Man.
Yeah, the length of the football away from a first down.
Incredible effort by Ross. He looked like he was going to be swallowed for about a 2-yard loss, fought his way forward, lunged forward with the football, just short of the first down, setting up a third. We'll call it 6 inches.
Battling for every inch he can get. One receiver right, one left. Going to give to Crawford again, and this time he's dragging tacklers with him across the 40. Good push by the offensive line to the 43-yard line. Move those chains.
Yeah, good run there by Ross, and he's a little shaken up on the play. He's running a little gingerly going off. We'll see who comes in to spell him. Number 20 for the Grangers, Andre Canty, the senior running back, 5'8", 168-pounder. A little smaller, but probably some speed in the game now at running back position.
Two receivers to the right side, two left. Crawford in the shotgun, Canty to his left.
Ooh.
High snap.
Oh, no.
Ball's loose on the ground, and Crawford jumped on it. Let's see if he maintained possession.
I think Crawford has it.
Yep, the officials are saying.
He's holding it hand, Michael. I know that didn't feel good.
Back at the 34-yard line, it's going to be a loss of a bunch.
Yeah, your senior quarterback who's being held together with tape and glue and spit. Jumping on the loose ball. Got to love what you see from your senior leader.
Stitches and staples and puppy dog tail. No, that's two receivers to the right side, two left. 2nd and 20. Takes a snap. Looking, firing, and too high. Intended for Trailer at the 40-yard line, just over his head.
Yeah, good play design right there. Had his man, he's got to make the throw, but that's easier said than done when your hand's probably ringing from getting hit again with those two broke fingers on his non-throwing hand. So it's going to be a 3rd and long right here. See what Coach Pleasance can dial up.
3rd and around 20.
Last time they were in this position, they ran a wheel route. They had a guy open, Michael. We'll see if they go back to that.
Two receivers right, two left. Crawford back to pass, looking long, looking deep, and just overthrows Trailer again. That would have been, that wasn't Trailer, that was Martin around the 25-yard line. He had a step, not much more than a step, but that's all you need. If the ball was delivered a little more accurately, that might be 6.
Yeah,
but that was a good attempt.
Yeah, he had him, and then they had a backside wheel route too as well that play. That was probably the back, like I said, backside play. Not a lot of time to look back there with the pressure.
The Rangers having to punt. Crawford standing on his 21. Good snap and a good punt.
Excellent kick.
It's going to bounce at about the 31-yard line and then take a roll to the 26, where Central set up 1st and 10. 9:04 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Central 3, Grangers nothing. Central with the ball back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. TOWD at Kia LaGrange, the 2020 Kia Sportage LX is here with all new, updated interior and exterior style and comfort on the inside that rivals vehicles twice the price. State-of-the-art technology, lots of power of the hood, and room in the back for luggage, coolers, and the dogs. All this for only $20,990. Come by today and take a look. Take a test drive. Take one home. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Son number 111569. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
1st and 10 from the 27. Little buck sweep to the right, what it looked like. And only got about a yard out of it as a force of Grangers just swarmed all over him.
Yeah, good pursuit by the Granger front seven. Able to limit the yardage on the play to about a yard, yard and a half.
That is Levitt back out there again. And they're going to give to him again, and he is trying to pick his way through. He's shifty. The Grangers hem him up, then he gets free and hem him up again. He gets to about the 31-yard line for a gain of 3.
He was just zigzagging through, and it's just so hard to – he's like a little jitterbug. It's hard to get a hold of him. So I don't know where he was in that first half. Maybe he was shaking up a little bit. He is walking around gingerly back there, Michael.
So 3rd down and 6. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Taylor takes the snap, looking, firing.
Oh,
and nice catch in traffic to about the 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
And he threw that into triple coverage. You had Jaquavius Bowles and Mitchell Purdy around the football. It was just a beautiful ball on the curl route for the 1st down. Got just enough yardage.
Nick Martin with the catch. 7:38 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Lions up 3-0. 2 receivers right. Taylor under center. And this Levitt.
Great defense.
Yeah, just all over him. Number 52 for LaGrange. That is Jonathan Sutton. And, of course, Jarno Huzzy in on the tackle, just making sure Levitt gets absolutely nowhere.
And that's going to bump them back to the 38-yard line. And anytime they've gone under center with the fullback right behind the quarterback, they've done a fullback dive or a trap. So that's kind of giving away their play right there, because that's the only time they've been under center the whole game.
2nd and 13. 2 receivers right. Nobody split off left, and now there's a man in motion right to left. Taylor takes a snap, a designed quarterback sweep to the left side, and he's going to try to find the edge and nothing doing. He'll gain a couple yards, but he's not even to the original line of scrimmage.
That almost gave me nightmares of Kobe Hudson. They run that play a lot. Get to the edge, and he gets there so quickly, but the Granger defense did an outstanding job of setting the edge and keeping him from gaining any positive yards on the play. So 3rd and 12, big play in this game. Big play for the Grangers right here.
Sutton's coming off, as is Mitchell Purdy. Dylan Norville going in on there.
I'm feeling a turnover right here.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Taylor taking a long time.
Let's see if Central wants to take a time.
And too much time. It's a delay of game.
It's tough. It's tough. I think it's the second one tonight on between both teams. I think both teams have had a delay of game.
Even without the play clock, I felt that. And
yep.
I haven't played in years.
That took a minute.
Decades. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Taylor takes a snap. Oh, here comes a blitz.
Oh.
He's going to have to tuck it and run across the 40, across the 50, and he may go. Let's see if he gets chased down to the 20. He is chased down from behind. They'll call him out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Quay Bowles had him in the backfield, and he just elusively slipped by, and it was off to the races.
There's a flag on the play. Are they waving it off? They had thrown a flag. Okay, they're waving the flag off.
Yep.
Man, huge run right there by the quarterback. He got to the edge. LaGrange blitzed a perfect call, and the quarterback did a great job of stepping up to the pocket, Taylor, and able to pick up a first down for his team just outside the 10-yard line. Man.
Now they're marking it off against LaGrange. That must have been the flag, because they're stepping off to
maybe
the 5-yard line.
Maybe they grabbed the face mask? That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, man.
First and goal for the Lions.
Got to hold them to a field goal attempt here. Got to bow up on defense.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Now man in motion. They're going to do a jet sweep to the left side to the 5, and he is in for the touchdown. Abram Daniel with the jet sweep to the left side, and the Lions have extended the lead 9-0 with the PAT pending.
Another beautiful block by Miguel Esparza on the edge from his tight end position, really sealing off the linebacker, able to spring his, was it Arbin Daniel, I believe, the wide receiver for the touchdown for Central. I was hoping we wouldn't have to hear the Fighting Irish fight song for a while.
Extra point attempt. Kick is up. It's on its way, and it is good. 6:14 left to go in the third quarter. It is Central 10 and LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, this is Jonathan Moose Matt from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We are proud that we have expanded our lot to an additional 100,000 square feet. We have increased our inventory by over 200 more vehicles. We have the largest inventory ever with over 600 vehicles for you to choose from. Chevrolet, Buicks, and GMCs, plus pre-owned vehicles. In our 27th year of serving East Alabama and West Georgia. For the best prices around, come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dylan Norville with the kickoff return all the way to the 39-yard line of the Grangers. And the Grangers will set up shop 1st and 10 there. That was a 73-yard drive in 7 plays for the Lions. A 5-yard touchdown sweep by Daniel. Extra point is good. It's 10-0 in favor of the Lions, but now the LaGrangers looking to have a little momentum shift with the good run back.
Well, they've got 6:08 left in the third quarter. You got to answer here because there's not a lot of time left in this game. You got to start taking advantage and making the most of your possessions.
2 receivers left. Waiting for the snap. High snap. He gets it down, gets it off. Caught. Norville. Oh. Wow. Number 4, Nick Martin. Showing it on offense, showing it on defense, and he just fought through his blocker and brought Norville down at the 32-yard line for a loss of 7.
Yeah, LaGrange trying to run a buck screen to the near side, and like you said, number 4, Nick Martin Jr. just fighting through his block and hitting the receiver before he could get going upfield.
So 1 receiver to the left side, 1 to the right. 2nd and 17. Hands the ball off to Ross, and it's fun to watch him battle. Gets across the 35, near the 36-yard line. He'll gain 4 out of it.
Yeah, nice physical run there by Caleb Ross. So 3rd and long, though, again for the Grangers. They've been in this position a lot tonight.
One receiver each side. Crawford will give it to Ross, and he escapes one tackler.
Oh, my goodness.
He slips another one, 35-40, 45-50. He may go, needs a block. There it is, 20, 15, 10, 5, Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown, Grangers! Give him 6. Caleb Ross, dead to rights, back at the 30-yard line, goes 64 yards for the score.
Wow, that's an unbelievable turn of events. But Caleb all night long has been churning those legs and fighting for that extra yardage, and he breaks a tackle, and there's no one at home on the backside, and he does all the rest. Caleb Ross, 68 yards for 6. What a run.
Seha for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick, up, and it's good. 4:40 left to go in the third quarter. The Grangers have made it interesting again. Central 10, LaGrange 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Hi friends, it's TOWD at Kia LaGrange. The 2020 Kia Sportage LX is here with all new updated interior and exterior style and comfort on the inside that rivals vehicles twice the price. State-of-the-art technology, lots of power on the hood, and room in the back for luggage, coolers, and the dogs. All this for only $20,990. Come by today and take a look. Take a test drive. Take one home. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Sign number 111569. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Fair catch called for at the 31-yard line, so Central will set up shop 1st and 10 there. 3-play drive, 64 yards by my math. Touchdown run by Caleb Ross, who was hemmed up and didn't give up on the play and went down the far sideline into the end zone. Wow.
It's one of the runs of the season that I've seen up here, and that's with seeing backs like Tank Bigsby and players like Kobe Hudson carry the football. Caleb Ross, he's been tough to tackle tonight, and, man, he just took it. He just kept going, and Central just kind of gave up on the play, and he took advantage of it. Huge run.
Now a 3-and-out would be nice. 2 receivers left. Make it 3 receivers left. One goes out there. Taylor throwing and complete. Wow, caught at the 40, and he's going to have the first down. Wesley Henderson,
and that's
the senior,
coming back.
Yeah, there is a flag back there at the 25. The white hat says holding against Central, and that'll back it up 10 yards from the spot of the flag, which is the 25. That's behind the line of scrimmage. That's the equivalent of a 15-yarder.
Ooh. Quick update on the Troop game with 10:08 left in the third quarter. Kobe Hudson hits Mark Anthony Dixon for a 65-yard touchdown, 13-7 Troop. Looks like they got another defensive game over there. Y'all do play in the SEC of high school football.
Oh, my goodness.
This is we were talking yesterday. If you get 1 through 4 seed in this region, that's accomplishing something.
Cartersville just scored a touchdown. They're up 17-2 over Cedartown now.
Oh, that's one.
49-yard touchdown catch.
Ooh, nice pitch.
And across the 15 to about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, good speed option right there, trying to pick up some of that penalty yardage back. Unfortunately for Central, it's still going to set up we'll call it, second and about 20, 21 yards?
They need the 41. They're at the 20. 4:09 left to go, clock running in the third quarter. Callaway. Central.
It happens.
Yeah, Central with the lead. I wish it was a Callaway lead by 3 this time of the game last time. Central leading 10-7. Taylor back to pass. A little floater caught at the 20, 25, 30. Open field to the 40. Now the Grangers converge on them across the 45. They'll get the first down, and I don't see a flag.
Nope, that's going to be a first down for Central. They had trips to the near side, throw a backside screen to the running back. Not very many guys at home, and they were able to pick up a nice chunk of yards for the first down up near midfield. Good play call.
at their own 48. One receiver right, two left. Taylor will do the jet sweep to the right side. No, make the man miss to the 40. Good play. 35, run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Abram Daniel, I mean, he was caught there about the 45-yard line, and nifty feet avoiding the tackle and getting the extra yards.
Well, we're sitting next to the central coach's box, so the yelling you're hearing now is there's another flag. That one's coming back. Beautiful play design by Central, and unfortunately that's coming back with a hold.
Yeah, fortunately for us, unfortunately for them. I say us. I can't say us. I don't wear the jerseys.
You can say us. You're just as much a part of this as they are.
You graduated from Callaway, so you can say I didn't graduate from LaGrange. Trust me, if I say we need a stop, if I'm out there, we're not getting a stop. I promise you. Spotting the ball at the 47-yard line inside Granger territory. So they still need 5 yards. Third down.
Defense got to hunker down right here. They're under center again.
One receiver to the right side. It's a pitch to Daniel, and he is going to get the first down to the 40. Stood up at the 38-yard line and driven backwards there, but that is it. They will get the first down.
Yeah, first down run. They went under center again. A little different look. The top, little speed sweep, toss sweep to the left side of the formation, able to pick up the first down. Not even tackle, just wrapped up. So they're penetrating, and if I'm LaGrange, I'm either trying to get a stop right here or force a field goal attempt, because another touchdown, you're going to be in trouble going into the fourth quarter.
Clock running, 2:35 to go in the third.
Hunker down, Grangers.
Two receivers to the right, one left. Hands the ball off straight up the middle. That's that bruising number 8, Dunson. And he bowls his way up to the 31-yard line, gain of 7.
Yeah, another physical run up the middle right there by number 8, Braden Dunson. He's been lowering the boom all night long. So Granger defenses, I know they're tired. They've got to dig down deep right here. Got to get a stop.
DeMonte Kelly, Elijah Quimbayo, and Jarno Huzzy coming in.
We're going to have an illegal substitution on the defense. Man, he was a step from being off the field, too. Goodness. So close.
Nope, they're waving it off.
Okay, good. He was so close to getting off the field, man. He was a shoebox away. I mean, I was hoping they weren't going to call that.
It was a 3-yard gain. And do they get the first down? Yes, they do. So first and 10 for Central, leading the Grangers 10-7. First and 10 from the Granger 28. Hand the ball off. Got a new running back here, and he is just dancing his way across the 20, 15, and then out of bounds.
That's number 11 for Central, Miguel Esparza. He's the one that's had a couple of nice blocks to seal his teammates, and now they're letting him get in on the action.
To the 13-yard line, first and 10. And handing the ball off to Dunson this time, who is swarmed under at the 11-yard line, gain of 2.
Yeah, good job by the Granger front seven, able to kind of stymie this running attack. Has been averaging about 4 or 5 yards a carry on first down. So see if we can win third down and force a third and long situation. Maybe hold them to a field goal attempt.
Esparza is coming off the field. I didn't see anybody go on in his place, but I'm guessing there is. Taylor in the shotgun. He's going to get to Levitt. Levitt's going to try to find his way. Oh, stopped. He gets to the 8-yard line, but that is it. I thought he was going to see that hole, but it closed up quick, didn't it?
Thankfully, he didn't see it. We sure saw it. I was holding my breath right here. So third and medium right here. This is what you wanted. If you can stop him here and force a field goal, you can go into the fourth quarter only needing a touchdown to win it.
They may let this run out. We're at about 17 seconds. It's a 40-second clock, but nope, they're coming to the line of scrimmage now. 13 seconds left to go in the quarter. One receiver left side, one man in motion. They're going to do that sweep to the left side with Daniel.
Good defense.
Yes.
Great defense.
Stopping them at the 8-yard line, driving them back, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. We got to go get them Grangers down 10-7 as we go to the fourth quarter of play. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagles Sports Network.
Kia LaGrange, the 2020 Kia Sportage LX is here with all new updated interior and exterior style and comfort on the inside that rivals vehicles twice the price. State-of-the-art technology, lots of power of the hood, and room in the back for luggage, coolers, and the dogs. All this for only $20,990. Come by today and take a look. Take a test drive. Take one home. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stop number 111569. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagles Sports Network.
A drive that started at their own 31-yard line. The Lions are down to the Granger 8, but facing fourth down. Central 10, LaGrange 7 as we start the fourth quarter of play. Alongside Andrew Carraway, I'm Michael Buchanan. Our producer is Ronnie Kay. Our board operator, Dale Poole. Glad to have you with us here from Callaway Stadium as the Grangers and the Central Lions in a battle in Region 5 4A play. They're going for it on fourth down. Maybe
center.
Trying to draw them offside.
Oh, no, I think he did it.
Let's see. See what the white hat said.
Oh,
Yep,
no.
encroachment against LaGrange, and that's going to be at first down by the yardage. They only needed 5, and they're going to get it.
Oh, you hate to see it with a cheap. That's 4th and inches.
Oh, they're
4th
doing
and
half,
1.
They're
4th
doing
and
half
1.
the distance? I guess so. Yeah.
Fullback. Fumble.
Ball's on the ground. Picked up, but let's see if they got the first down or not. Yeah, I believe they do. They're marking about the 3-yard line.
I hope they measure this. Very fortunate they recovered that ball.
Here's where Tommy would be on the sideline there looking right down to see. And then the referee's going to call an official's timeout to measure, backing everybody up, saying, get away, we got to measure this.
This is close, Michael. This is about as close as I think you might be able to put a credit card down this ball.
Officials bringing the chains out. Stretching the chain. And the official is Granger saying no. And the referee is saying Granger ball. Turned over on downs.
They hold. They got what they needed. There's a flag on the field. In the end zone. Is that an accidental flag? It looks like he's casually walking back to it. Unsportsmanlike against Central.
Wow.
That's going to be 15 yards and a first down.
Well, it would have been a first down anyway, as the Grangers got the ball on turnover on downs, but instead of being in the shadow of their own goalpost, they're going to bring it out to the 18.
Man, that's huge right there.
They must have said something to the referee about the spotter, so I'm showing their displeasure.
You can't do that. You gotta leave that to your coaching staff.
So 11:56 to go in the game, and the Grangers will start 1st and 10 from their own 18. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Crawford will take the snap, hand the ball off.
Oh,
Looks like
nice
Canty.
run.
He'll get across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Gain of 4.
Yeah, nice.
Andre Canty.
Nice run right there by Canty. He's a little bit faster than Ross is able to hit the hole a little bit. He's a little shorter, too, hard to get a hold of him. So good run on first down, and Ross could check back into the game.
Canty coming off. Second down. Two receivers split off to the left side. Nobody on the near side. Ross is going to try a sweep, but he is going to get hit at the 20-yard line and driven back. Good penetration by the defense.
Yeah, excellent job on the right side of that defensive front. Able to take Ross down, so critical third down in this game, and I feel like the Granger offense has seen a lot of these third and 7, 3rd and 10s tonight.
Caleb Ross coming off. Andre Canty coming back in there. Jarno Huzzy also coming off. Two receivers left. Two right.
Got him. Huh.
Well.
They jumped. I guess they didn't come across.
And we may be seeing a delay of game here or a timeout. Yep. Some confusion there. Coach Gibbs is pointing to a central player saying he may have jumped, but the referee says no dice, so LaGrange will have the timeout. 10:21 left to go in the game, and a little confusion. I believe it is a timeout. I believe LaGrange called the timeout.
They did, but they marked off the penalty yardage.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
third and 13.
All right. They didn't take the penalty, the timeout.
Another
off
delay
them.
of game.
Wow.
How is that possible out of a timeout?
And without seeing the play clock, that's hard to tell. And I didn't hear the ready for play whistle.
I didn't either.
I didn't listen for it, but
you got all the technology in the world here in the stadium. You got to use it.
So back to pass. Crawford looking under some pressure.
Oh no!
He gets away, and he's still looking for someone to throw to and not doing. And that may be a face mask. There's the flag. That may be the 15-yard variety, too.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an automatic first down on a personal foul.
No,
His helmet's off.
No, in high school, the only automatic first downs are the roughings. The roughing the passer, roughing the blocker, the center, roughing the kicker.
Is it from the spot of the foul? It might be close to a first down.
It may be. That yardage may get it. Nope. Spotting at the 25-yard line. They need the 28. The chain started to go, but it is not an automatic first down.
Now third and 4. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Third and 4, 3rd and 3 right here. Much better than the original situation.
Two receivers left. Two right. Crawford doing a hard count. Nobody moving.
Got to be careful. The play clock.
Boy, taking a long time here. There's the snap. Looking.
What a play.
Firing. Wide open. Martin caught at the 45-yard line. Move those chains.
That was a high-low concept. They had Cole Crawford come back on a 5-yard curl, and they released number 12, Montravius Martin, downfield on a seam route, caught it for the first down.
And the intercepted, but there should be a flag. He's to the 40, he's to the 30, he's to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown. We got to see a flag, though, because there was a player that was still on the field coming off when the ball was snapped.
Yeah,
I saw him going off the field.
Should be a legal substitution on.
Yep.
Let's see what the call is here.
There was still a player. He was just to the numbers when the ball was snapped.
Yeah, offense is staying out there.
Let's see what the flag is. Personal foul, targeting.
Oh my goodness, that's going to wipe out the Oh, they're going to give them.
Yeah,
they're going to give them the interception.
They're going to say it was after the play. They didn't see the player still on the field for the illegal substitution.
Oh my goodness, that's a huge break for Central.
So it is an interception. So Central will have the ball 1st and 10 with 9:19 left to go in the game. It's going to take the points off the board and mark the ball at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's a huge. I guess if they didn't see the penalty, the next best thing was taking those points off the board right there for the Grangers. So the defense is going to go to work with 9:19 left in the game.
Wow.
That escalated quickly right there, as they like to say. Goodness gracious. Emotional, great play call to the great pass from Crawford to Montrevious Martin. And then they come right back, and the linebacker who had been blitzing all night drops back into zone coverage and just is right in the passing lane.
Coaches over here are blasting the officials for the targeting call, but they didn't see, the officials didn't see the defender still on the field when the ball was snapped.
Yeah, tough break for the Grangers right here. So let's see if this defense can hold.
First and 10 for Central from their own 40. One receiver right, one left, two left. Taylor alone in the backfield. And the umpire marking something in his notebook. Now he's stepping back, and there's the ready for play whistle.
Jet sweep.
Yep, to the right side. Daniel.
Oh, no.
To the 35, 45, 50, 40. Oh, he cut through, and he is gone. The Grangers having a hard time with that jet sweep, and it is a 60-yard touchdown run for Daniel.
And that was number 6 on the carry, was it not?
Yep.
Daniel again on the jet sweep. That's his second touchdown tonight.
Abram Daniel. A 5-yarder before and a 60-yarder now.
And then that hurts. Still plenty of time for the Grangers to make a run.
The extra point attempt, not a great snap, but a good hold, and it is good. 9:06 left to go in the game. Central 17 and LaGrange 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
The month of September has arrived, and our great deals at Nissan of LaGrange continue. Katie Cates here, and we are doing something special this month. The month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we are going gold all month long. During September, Nissan of LaGrange will donate $50 for every car sold to the Rally Foundation. With cancer being the #1 disease killer of kids in America, we must do all we can. I encourage everyone to go gold this month and visit Nissan of LaGrange for a great deal and a great cause. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
One play, 40-yard touchdown run by Daniel. And Central has extended the lead to 17-7. And now the trailer is going to try the run back, and he's got away from one tackler, but he's going to be brought down around the 24-yard line, trying to stay away from Dylan Norville, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, Dylan's got a lot of speed, and it's the last person you're going to want to touch the football in this situation. He can change the game in a split second, just like Daniel can for Central. Got a flag out on the play. Let's check the call.
Waving it off, whatever it was.
Oh, there we go.
So they're going to spot the ball at the 30-yard line.
Oh, Michael, you got to be perfect from here out. You got to be perfect right here. So you got the quarterback to do it.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Catch the ball. Waiting for the snap.
Gotta be careful.
Taking a lot of time. Back to pass. Looking.
He's got a man.
Firing it. Cole Crawford at the 45-yard line. Move those chains. And a late flag coming in.
That's going to be a personal foul, late hit on the defense. Another 15 yards. Cole Crawford with another huge catch tonight. That's the seam route that we talked about. Great job by the Grangers.
Everybody, the referee's trying to back everybody up, both teams.
Yeah, we're going to get 15 tacked on at the end of this.
We're going to spot the ball at the 44-yard line before the penalty. And now
That's
they're marking
huge.
it off. All the way down to the 29.
Got to keep fighting right here, Grangers. Got to keep going.
Two receivers left, two right. Actually, the 27-yard line is where they spotted it. Interesting. Waiting for the snap. There it is.
Oh,
Looking
he's got him. He's
all
got
the
him
way
in.
to the end zone and hit just as the ball got there. No flag. That's just excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent defending. Just as the ball got there, he hit him. And the ball falls harmlessly to the turf. Second down.
Yeah, good play call right there. A little out and up for the Grangers, and the defensive back did an excellent job of timing his hit, separating the receiver from the football. Like the aggressiveness, though, from the Grangers.
Second and 10. Two receivers left, two right. Central showing blitz, and that's going to be false start. Yep, the Grangers flinched as Central showed blitz there. So now instead of second and 10, it's second and 15.
Yeah, that's a big penalty right there.
Sam White coming off. Excuse me, Sam Yates coming off. I don't know where I got White from. Two receivers left, two right. Second and 15. Long pass. That's a home run ball into the end zone and incomplete. Intended for Montavious Martin.
Yeah, had a thrown in double coverage, kind of a low percentage pass right there, but you got a guy right there with some height, maybe trying to go up and get that ball, but
yep. Third and 15. Caleb Ross coming off. Not going to need him. Obviously a passing down. 8:23 to go in the game. Grangers down by 10. Facing third and 15. Receivers either side. Crawford looking. Firing. Cole Crawford at the 10, at the 5. Down he goes at the 3-yard line.
that seam route again, Michael, it's been there tonight. Cole Crawford's been a one-man wrecking crew for the Grangers. First and goal inside the 10-yard line. See if we can punch this in at the 5. You got plenty of time. You got 8 minutes. You got time to maybe run the ball one time in this situation.
Canty coming off. I didn't see, and timeout called by the Grangers. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 7:54 to go in the game. Central 17, LaGrange 7. LaGrange inside the red zone, back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kipps Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kipps Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kipps Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
$17-7 in favor of Central, but LaGrange first and goal from the 5. Two receivers left, one right. Crawford. Now they're ready for play. Whistles blown. Going to hand it off to Caleb Ross. He's fighting. He's pushing. He's down inside the 1 yard line.
What a physical run again by Caleb Ross. And I seem to say that every time he touches the football, just pounding the rock, carrying guys down to the 1 yard line. 7:37 left in the ball game.
He tried to stretch it out after he was down, trying to sell a touchdown. Nothing doing, but Granger's less than a yard from pay dirt. Give it to him again. They will. Give it to Ross. He's pushing. He's shoving. He's driven back.
Stance.
They're going to say he was short. An excellent job by that line for Central. Clock ticking. 7:10, 7:09.
Nice little stand right there by Central Carrollton. LaGrange's got plenty of time right here, but you got to punch it in. I don't know if you've got time to run the ball right here.
Caleb coming off on Andre Canty coming in. Waiting for the snap. High snap. Crawford firing. Caught! Touchdown! Grangers! Give them 6. Montavious Martin in the corner of the end zone. And the Grangers have brought it back to a 4-point game, PAT pending.
I just said that you got to go to the air right here, and a good combo route on the trip side, near side of the field, and Charles Crawford with a bullet for the touchdown. 6:37 left in the ball game.
Extra point attempt. Kick is up. It's on its way, and it is good. Time out of the field. 6:37 left to go in this game. It is Central 17 and LaGrange 14. We will keep it right here. Andrew Caraway. The Grangers that was a perfect answer.
Yeah, that's what we needed right there to come back. And Charles, you're leaning on your senior quarterback, and that's what we've been saying all night. That seam route seems to be there. I see that route run a lot. In the past, Callaway runs that route a lot with Jacob Freeman with a lot of success, and the Grangers have run it really well tonight with Cole Crawford and number 12 for the Grangers, Montavious Martin, have just been a really good 1-2 punch at the wide receiver position. You may have found something right there at wide receiver.
Now they've got to stop. Maybe an onside kick, but I don't think so. Nope. They're going to kick it fairly deep to about the 22, and a fair catch called for by Central. And they will start there.
Big series right here for this defense.
Granger football brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. As my friend Moose Map says, get ready to smile. Bought my Chevy Cruze from Moose, 2013 Chevy Cruze, and it is a great car. I love driving. 2013. I've already put 170,000 miles on that thing already.
Oh my goodness. Getting your money's worth out of that.
Very much so. Central comes to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to hand the ball off, and a good job. Well, he's got away from it. He's got the first down and more to the 40. He was stopped with about a 5-yard gain, was Miguel Esparza, but he just muscled his way past and got first down. Clock stops, though, as they went out of bounds to about the 47.
Yeah, I thought we had him wrapped up in the backfield for little to no gain on the play, but did a great job of sticking with it, able to pick up a huge first down.
A couple of Granger players down around the 40-yard line.
And check that on the touchdown. It was Sam Yates on the touchdown for the Grangers.
It was?
Yes.
Okay.
And I only knew that because I watched the video from the sideline. So that's also the dark corner. We call that both these corners are very hard to see.
Yes,
numbers,
they are.
So Sam, big touchdown catch. It's a great young man.
It was like a cramp on both the players. One of them's jogging off as we speak. That's number 10, Charles Miller. And the other one, that's Trailer. He's jogging off as well.
I'm glad he's okay. He's important to that LaGrange defense.
Central with a 3-point lead, 17-14, 6:29 to go in the game. And they've got the ball. They're going to try to bleed as many seconds off this clock as possible. One receiver to the left side. And they're going to fake to Dunson.
What a tackle.
Beautiful
what
tackle.
A tackle.
Number 6, Daniel, on the sweep on the left side. I didn't see the number of the player who did the tackling.
That was number 11.
And now he's hurt. No, 11. I thought 11 came off.
Excuse me, I think number 10.
Yeah.
Number 10 on the tackle. I'm sorry.
And now cramping by Daniel. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll see where they spot the ball. So about the 36-yard line for a first down. Rangers have got to find a way to stop them.
Yeah, got to dig down deep right here. I know this defense is gassed. I know it's been a long game, very physical game, but the Grangers have had 2 big stops in this game in plus territory in their own side of the field. So let's see if the Grangers got a hat trick in the bag on their defense.
That was an excellent play. You got a hand to fake the end around to Dunson, and Daniel just kind of sat there like he didn't have the ball for a while. Then he took off.
Yep.
Waited for everybody to bite. 1st and 10. And this time,
oh my goodness,
Dunson just busting his way through. The Grangers got good penetration, and Dunson found a little hole to get through. And he'll get down to about the 32-yard line for a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, good. Another hard run there by the Central Lions. 5:41 left in the ball game. They got the clock. They're trying to milk as much time as they can off of it. And with the looks of their kicker, they might be in range for a kick as well.
Need a stop, another first down, and that will be trouble for the Grangers. 2 receivers right, 1 left. And Taylor's going to keep it himself.
Ball's out,
on the
ball's
ground.
out.
Do the Grangers have it? Let's see what the referees say. Yes, the Grangers take the ball.
Excellent defense by the Grangers. If they needed to stop, that's what they needed right here was a turnover, because that defense was spent. They have given everything they have for their football team and for their teammates. So huge turnover, huge break in the game. 5:18 left. Grangers take over. 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line, I believe.
Yep, nose of the ball right on the 25. The Grangers need 75 yards. A field goal would help. Well, they really need 6.
Let's get 6. This is what legends are made of right here, Michael. Let's see if Charles can engineer a game-winning drive.
We owe you a station identification. We'll get it whenever we can. It ain't going to be soon. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Going to hand the ball off and absolutely going nowhere. Plugging the gaps was Central. They'll give them forward progress to the line of scrimmage to the 25, but that's it.
Yeah, good pursuit by number 1, Shane Bruce, the senior linebacker for the Lions. Did a good job of coming up and plugging the hole. Looks like Caleb's going to check out of the game.
2 receivers right, 2 left.
Oh, no.
And motion by the Grangers is going to back it up to the 20.
Oh, no. We did not need that.
Not sure how many toes are left from the Rangers shooting themselves in the foot like this.
There's been a lot of penalties tonight by both teams, and a lot of them that are the kind that are preventable.
Yeah. Rangers come back to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers each side. Crawford looking, looking. He's going to keep it himself.
Oh, my goodness. Go.
To the 20, 25. Spilled at the 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Oh, looks like we got a flag. We have a late hit against Central. That's probably. I think as he slid, they hit him after he was on the ground. It's going to be a personal foul, 15-yard penalty.
Keon Milton struggling out there. It seems like he's gassed. Dead ball foul, personal foul against Central. And if it's a spot foul, that will be enough for a first down. Yeah, they're going to say from the 28, they'll mark off 15 yards, and that'll be enough for a Granger first down. To 43.
All right, got to dig down deep right here, Grangers. Got to keep chopping. 4:16 left in the game. You got plenty of time to run your offense.
Milton's still out there. Two receivers each side. Fresh set of downs for the Grangers. And
we have a timeout, maybe?
Let's see what the White Hat says.
Let's see. Still a lot of confusion.
I think the head coach Smiley for Central is asking for an explanation of some sort.
Is that an official timeout, maybe?
No, I think he's asking for maybe the band to stop playing.
I got somebody else out in the field.
The White Hat is talking to the principal, Alton White.
Don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that.
Maybe there's somebody over there that doesn't need to be over there, or and now Coach White, he used to be an athletic director.
Yeah.
On his phone in the middle of the football field. I've never seen this before.
See what. This is kind of crazy. I've never really seen anything like this, to be honest. I'm kind of speechless. I don't know what's going on. The referees are running all over the field. The White Hat's walking off the field towards the sheriff. Is somebody getting ejected from the game?
That might be.
That's refusing to leave? Interesting.
Might be a fan, or I don't know. Coach Smiley is putting his headset back on.
This has been a crazy fourth quarter, I can tell you that. The Granger defense was spent. Central Carrollton driving in to try to put points on the board late in the game. The Granger's able to recover a fumble. Now they're marching 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. So I think we're in tune for a lot of fireworks left for this finish.
I wonder if they're looking to replace somebody on the chain gang.
Is that possible?
Is the official of ejecting somebody from the chain gang? That might be.
I'm going to pull out the. He's telling somebody to come with him.
Yeah. They're replacing somebody from the chain gang.
Oh. I know both those guys. I don't want to say. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say who it was. Oh man, I'll try to get the scoop from them when I see them on Monday.
That's where I can't quite make out their faces. That's where having the high-powered binoculars comes in handy. You have. All right, Grangers had the ball. 1st and 10. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Crawford. Looking, firing it over the middle, and incomplete. That was a dandy defensive play. Looked like Daniel. Daniel put his hand in there.
Yep, he did. And he was able to break up the pass intended for Dylan Norville, who was open on the seam route. Good defensive play there by Central Carrollton.
Very good play. 2nd down and 10. 3:34 left to go in the game. Granger's down by 3, but driving. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Crawford rolling out to his right.
Nice.
Looking, firing.
Nice.
Caught! Go. 35, 40, 35. Still on his feet, trying to get downfield.
Oh, my gosh, he needs one block.
And he might get it. No. Brought down a flag, though, late. That may be a hold, but it will be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 29-yard line, and Dylan Norville saying, we need help out here. I think Trailer, that's Trailer laying down.
Oh, no.
There is a flag at the 34-yard line. And it's going to be personal foul against LaGrange, so it'll be 15 yards back. And it happened during the play, so if it's a 34, 44, 49, that'll replay the down and give them 2nd down and 2.
Man, nice play right there. And I saw when you started weaving, just when you hold your breath with the holding, because that's when it can happen when you reverse fields like that and you put your blockers in a bad situation. But heck of an athletic play right there by Adrian Trailer.
And I hate to second guess folks because the next time I play at this level will be my first. I played as a freshman, and that was my last year. But with the clock not being your friend, you kind of want them to just go ahead and go down.
Yep. Go ahead and get the first down and move on to the next play if you can't. Because then you also don't worry about them fighting for extra yardage and losing the ball on a fumble.
Yep. All right, they got the ball spotted at the Granger 49-yard line, so they'll replay down, 2nd down and about 4. And clock running inside of 3 minutes to go in the game. Granger's down by 3. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Crawford will air it out.
Oh, no.
And overthrows everybody. He had Sam Yates by about 5 yards.
Whew. Sorry, Michael. I got to stretch my legs in
you
here.
know,
It's getting
I'm about to the point where I'm going to stand up too.
It's getting a little dicey. So it's like LaGrange trying to take shots, but with a play call like that, you understand you've got 2 plays to get a first down. Trying to get lucky on the home run.
Definitely 4-down territory. Cole Crawford's in the slot.
Oh, no.
Oh, Crawford.
My goodness.
Charles Crawford stepping up to the 50, 45, out of bounds at the 40-yard line, but that's enough for a first down. Move those chains.
Nice play by Charles Crawford, and those are plays he's made all season for the Grangers. He's done a great job using his legs, using his athleticism to just sneak past the defense. He's hard to get back there.
2:45, 2:44 clock running. They've got to hurry this up.
Got 40 yards till pay dirt.
2 receivers either side. Crawford, the Charles variety, in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking.
Oh, no. Ball's
and,
out.
They're going to say no, incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. The ball was coming forward when the ball was hit.
Thought they were going to go the tuck rule with Brady. I was going to say. I was getting worried about that. We'll take it, though.
Oh, my goodness.
So, big break right there. And instead of a loss on the play, the clock stops. You could reset, refocus. So, 2nd down and 10 for the Grangers.
2:21 to go in the game. Grangers down by 3. 17-14.
All right. Maybe go back to that seam with Cole Crawford in the slot. So, he's lining up on the slot.
Yeah, he's in the slot now, isn't he?
Yeah.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's pumping. He's going to keep it himself.
Oh, my
40-35, brought down to the 35-yard line, but that clock's ticking to 11, 2:10.
3rd and 5. And it looks like they were going to do a little pump and go. Charles wanted to do a pump fake and try to hit Cole Crawford coming across the middle. Central's doing a great job sitting in a cover 2 shell. They're not letting anything get downfield on them.
3rd down and 5, 1:53 to go. Two receivers each side.
Got him.
Nope, they're not blowing the whistle.
Oh, my goodness.
Hurry up. High snap. Crawford picks it up.
He throws it away.
He launches it toward the sideline.
That's
4th down.
high snap right there. It's been on the borderline all night. But heady play by your senior quarterback to be able to get it, throw it away, live to find another down. 4th and 6. This is your ball game. 1:27 left. Wait a minute. Why are they moving the ball back?
I didn't see the white hat with a.
There was no delay of game. I mean, there was no intentional grounding. He was outside the pocket.
Timeout called by LaGrange. I think Coach Gibbs wants an explanation. They did move the ball back to the 40-yard line, and I was looking at the side judge here and the white hat referee was discussing something, and now they're moving it back.
Yeah, that ball shouldn't have been moved back.
Never saw a flag. LaGrange has 1 timeout left. Central still has 2, though I don't know why in the world they would take it.
Well, this is a situation where you got to find your most consistent player, your best player, and get him the football, and that's been Cole Crawford tonight. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if they flex him out to the far side and maybe try to bring him on a drag. Just try to pick up the first down. You don't have to win the game on this play. Let's just try to get the first down.
Got to extend the drive. Got to extend the drive.
You know, about 10 years ago, this would be an automatic field goal attempt from Joseph Mansour.
Yep.
He'd be right in his range right
Ben
here.
Higgins.
Yep. All right, see what the Grangers dial up. So they're gonna have Sam Yates in the near. Yep, they're gonna line Cole up on the top of the formation.
He's in the slot on the far side. Martin is to his left.
Central's in man coverage.
2 receivers to the right side. Crawford with the snap, firing it, caught Dylan Norville, and he's got to try to find
oh my goodness
a way to get the yards to the 40.
Oh my gosh, he's got it!
30.
He's got it!
He battled for the first down marker. Did he get it? Yes, I think he did.
What an individual effort by Norville.
He was way back at the 40.
How do you even describe that play?
I couldn't.
Oh my goodness. He catches a hitch on the far side, comes in, he can't get a block. He spins around, then spins around again, and by then no one was at home. And heck of a job by whoever was out there by not blocking. He just threw his hands up and said, I'm not touching anybody. What an effort.
To the 29-yard line and a first down, 1:14 left to go in the game.
All right. Now's when you got to go a little bit faster than we've been going.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Crawford rolling out to his right, looking in and out.
No.
In and out of the hands of Dylan Norville and into the hands of Abram Daniel for the interception.
Oh, no. That's what you didn't need right there. Oh, incredible effort by the Grangers tonight, especially late in this game.
Good job by Daniel on that tip drill.
Yep. He's been Mr. Do-It-All for the Lions tonight.
Kinsey Rowland, another offensive lineman. He's not putting any weight on that left leg. He is hopping off the field and into the trainer's tent. Grangers have 1 timeout, and that's not going to be enough to
oh my
need
goodness.
a turnover, but we're probably just going to take a victory drive, a victory kneel down.
Tough break right there. I mean, such an incredible play to get a first down right there, and then you have a tip pass like that, and just an unfortunate way for this ball game to end.
It's a hard thrown ball, but man, the Grangers have been having a hard time catching the ball all season, and it was just lack of catching the ball that does it. Takes the snap, takes the kneel down, and probably going to only need 1 more with the 40-second note. Grangers are calling a timeout.
So the play clock's, 40 seconds?
Yep.
Yeah, they're just going to take a knee twice. And
Whew.
What an intense ball game tonight, man. And heck of an effort by the Grangers here in the second half.
Heart goes out to him. And my phone's battery is dead, so I have to use my other phone. Oh, thank you.
Always got juice up here.
Yeah, you know. Usually I do. Usually I do. It's like if for some reason it is plugged in, so we'll try to give you some scores as this goes on here. But again, Central takes a knee. And they're going to have to take a snap one more time.
Man, that is just what a tough way to lose.
Well, the second half recap after the final horn. A couple Grangers coming off. 17-14, another 3-point loss to Central like last year. Coach said it'd be a fourth quarter game, and it definitely was. They take a knee once more, and that's going to do it. Grangers out of timeouts, 15 seconds. That's going to do it. Your final score, Central 17 and LaGrange 14. Central goes to 1-0 in region play. The Grangers drop to 0-1 in region play. When we come back, we'll tell you how we got here with a second half recap after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
You're listening to an Eagles Nest Incorporated station, Eagle 102.3, WELR-FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owners insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Hi, football fans. This is Jonathan Moosemeyer from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We are happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we are honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 27th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 600 new and used vehicles every day. Online at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics Gold. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You are part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
(17-14) in favor of the Central Carroll Lions. That is how this game ends. The Central was only up 3-0 at the half. LaGrange had the ball to start the second half and had to punt the ball away. Central drove it 73 yards, a 5-yard touchdown sweep by Daniel, and that's not the only time we'll hear from him. It was 10-0 in favor of Central, but the Grangers would answer. Starting at their own 39-yard line, went backwards a bit, a 64-yard touchdown run by Caleb Ross, and it's 10-7 in favor of Central. Central would have a long drive, a 10-play drive, starting at their own 31-yard line. They'd get to the Granger 8, but turn the ball over on downs at the Granger 3. A 15-yard penalty brought the Grangers with the ball at their own 18-yard line, and they got to the 45, but then the ball was intercepted. Central getting the ball at their own 40-yard line. It took one play. That same dadgum kid Daniel, a 60-yard touchdown sweep, made it 17-7 in favor of the Lions. But the Grangers would answer back again, starting at their own 30. It was Crawford to Crawford for a couple of big plays, and then a 1-yard touchdown catch, Crawford to Sam Yates. It's 17-14 for Central. Then Central would fumble the ball away. LaGrange would start at their own 25-yard line. They would get down to the 29-yard line of Central, and then an interception. Ball went through the hands of Trailer, and of Dylan Norville rather. And Daniel, again, I'm sick and tired of calling
Johnny
his
on
name.
the spot tonight, yeah.
With the interception, and Central was able to run out the clock. 17-14 is your final. Tough loss for LaGrange. It started my feelings first. Good team.
Yes.
They played really